Hello, everybody. Good evening. Wow, this has already been a monumental, ridiculous situation, and we haven't even like in the last 30 minutes before we went live, there have been an insane amount of donations. So I wanted to just start off by saying thank you. That's insane. You're insane, and we'll have a fun show for you this evening. So my name is Jacob, DuvalKingJacob on the internet. I'll be your dungeon master this fine evening here on Slade's Paradise. New Year Mentally Healthy Review for this beautiful Jasper's Game Day event. Yes, insane? Question mark? Yes, certifiably sometimes, but that's okay. So that's what we're here for. We're here to have a good time and do some insane stuff and throw some chaos at me and everybody here, so it's going to be a good time. So speaking of everybody here, I'd love to let my beautiful cast of characters go ahead and introduce themselves. Firstly, the people behind the proverbial curtain, and then maybe introduction to their character, and then we'll actually say the descriptions and stuff for what we get into the game and stuff. But Jess, if you want to go ahead and kick it off, since you're right next to me.
Yeah, hi everybody. My name is Jessica Lynn Parsons. You can call me Jess. And do you want me to tell them who my character is too in the introduction, or do you want to wait?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I am playing Viv. She is a skeleton fighter.
Awesome. Just go down the line. It's gonna be a good time because oh my god, I'm just ready to rock. I'm so excited. So Katie, yeah, go for it.
Hi there, my name is Katie Winter Michaels, but you can call me Katie. And I am playing Asmar Paladin, old man named Otis.
Hell yeah, let's do it. All right. Next up, John. Tell the people who you are and what you're about, man.
Well, I am. I've been called Just John lately, so that's my name, Just John, and I'll be playing Jinx, a rogue arcane trickster / bard.
Beautiful. And then the row right below, but just as awesome, the Raven Queen.
Hello. Yes, known as the Raven Queen, but you can call me Renee because that's my actual name. And I am playing Sparkle Turnipseed, a halfling druid circle of wildfire.
Awesome. And then right next to Renee, Lance.
Yes, Lance Robinson, Rio Lancelot on Twitter and the Dungeon Run Discord, and I will be playing Clancy Tinkerfoot, a gnome artillerist artificer.
Fantabulous. All right, and last and certainly not least, Benji.
Hey, my name's Ben Headley, but you can call me Benji. Today, I am playing a turtle barbarian named Geronimo Jackson.
Yeah, you should have seen my face when I got that character sheet. It was great. So, actually, one thing I forgot to do.
The slowest smash.
I know, right?
Every initiative's like a -3.
That's fantastic. I'll be right there. So as I mentioned, of course, we're here for a great cause, and you guys have already blown me away. And we actually have a list of different things that you can do to completely change the game, which I have to say you've already done a lot of that. So there are magical items of multiple rarities. There is the deck of many things somewhere in there, perhaps, for a little bit of cash. There is also the ability to summon a legendary dragon of yore, choosing a color of yours, which that happens, we'll get into, as well as the ability to change things up, advantage, disadvantage, nat 20s, which I like to call the blessing of Bahamut, and as well as pigeons, which we'll just leave that where it is and get into it. One thing I forgot to do before we went live was actually test out the music because y'all drove me crazy with donations. So I tell you what, I don't think that we did set that up, so we'll just keep things moving. So we'll just go ahead and get into it. So welcome to K-Dub, a resort town on the southeastern corner of the continent of Tanamiana, just outside the proverbial clutches and reach of the kingdom of Duvalia, for better or for worse. Being an adventurer has made you a ton of money over the years, and you've been around the block. The kind of overwhelming amount of soreness has begun to settle in. Well, for those of you that have muscles, of course. It's time to take some time off because burnout is so real. You all spent the last week here at the Cyrus's Last Resort, named after an ancient hero of lore. This beautiful sun-kissed place right on the water, shaped like a large octagon, has everything that you can think of. As some of you consider, maybe this is the time that you call it a day and retire off into the proverbial sunset. But before that, as twilight gives way to dusk, the kids all being rushed away as the party begins. And typically around this time, there is several loud sort of cuckles as roosters begin to make their way all around the buildings and outside on the beach. So, as you enjoy your vacation, I'd like whoever would like to go first to maybe describe your character and what's your vacation experience been up to so far?
I'll go. So I'm Otis Boarslayer, stay-at-home paladin. I have silver hair, piercing blue eyes, and a face that tells a story with every single wrinkle, 80 years young. I was once a child folk hero, but now I was just a stay-at-home paladin for my lovely barbarian wife, Gemma. Okay, but unfortunately, Gemma was captured recently, and I've had to dust off the old chainmail. It's a bit rusty, as am I. But Gemma always told me, don't adventure in a bad mood. So I'm here on vacation, trying to get a little R&R before I rescue my beloved. I've just been trying to relax, read, do what you do, on vacation. It's hard for me.
Fantastic. So you're typically found somewhere on the beach, kind of laid out, enjoying yourself. You actually are. There's a kind of a as you kind of instinctually look to the right, and you see this small halfling, gray hair with soft green eyes, and actually has this large plate of this beautiful kind of green tinted pie with this large pitcher of margarita. Hello, sir. I was wondering if you just kind of seemed like I was looking around the chair and you didn't really seem to have any refreshments, and so I was hoping that you
give me two of them. If this is going to help me relax, I need it. I've been trying to read this book for hours and I can't get past page 1.
The two of the margaritas or two of the pie?
Each.
All right. Well, I'll leave this with you, and I'll just go and get another tray. How's that sound?
Oh, wait. Is that pie vegetarian?
The halfling spins around, and you all know this to be Gunta's been kind of working at this resort for a while. And spinning around, Renee, if you wouldn't mind describing what Sparkle looks like.
Yeah. Right, I'm Sparkle Turnipseed. I am the older twin to Twinkle Turnipseed, and I can't find her anywhere. I think I wandered too far, as I often do. I'm particularly clumsy. I don't want to talk about that. I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat anything that once had a mother, so I don't like that at all. We have spent most of our life in the forest, and just traveling around in nature, learning things, and I'm particularly interested in fire, so watch out, I'm hot-tempered. So I'm 25 years old, I think, this year, and I really like that pie. Brown hair, piercing blue eyes. I'm very small. 3'1" on a good day.
So I'll just get the special tray typically for the parties of 8 or more, because clearly it looks like I need some addition.
But is it vegetarian?
I don't really know the answer to that.
Okay. Thank you for your
I think
honesty.
it's made of egg and limes and meringue. I don't really know the
Sounds like
details.
it's vegetarian, but not vegan.
Right.
Yeah, sure, right.
But I don't think limes have a
Like,
mother. I think I'm safe.
There's like the panic. It's like I don't know, but
I'm just gonna take a piece and start eating it.
okay, yeah, and you dig in, and
This is so
immediately there's this bite of lime. It is fantastic. Off to about 30, 40 feet out nearer to the water. Jinx, I believe you were the one that told me about some sandcastles.
Ooh.
Yes. So Jinx, she's just sitting in with her toes and sort of at the edge of the water with the sand billowing up and covering her feet, just kind of popping peanuts in her mouth and cracking, but very neatly putting the shells back into her pouch and not leaving a trace whatsoever. And just staring off there, not sad, but just thinking whether or not what they call her is true. She keeps on looking down at her arm and sees fresh tattoos, lines going through 5 names that she survived the TPK, except they didn't. So she figured she'd take a little vacation and just take some time for herself to figure out what really happened. So she's just there staring off into the ocean.
All right. Yeah, it's just the kind of the it is still fairly warm, even though the sun is beginning to set, and kind of the warm kind of wind kind of cuts across, but not enough to upset sandcastle situation, but just enough to remind you that maybe you're okay, you're alive. And anything you're doing, aside of that?
No, just making sure that new tattoos that she gave herself doesn't get too much sun, so she has it covered up. But every so often, just looks at it and thinks about each character that she lost or a friend.
Sure.
And she still doesn't believe that she's a Jinx, but there's a lot of names on that arm.
Sure. Well said. So Viv, where are you?
Viv sees Jinx out on the sand and will kind of sit down next to her. Oh, I used to have tattoos. Don't have any anymore, you see. Nowhere to put them now. Viv is like I said, she's a skeleton, and she just got off her shift. She works at Cyrus's Last Resort as the groundskeeper because no one wants to hire a skeleton for anything but the graveyard shift. So just got done working for the day.
So as Viv is sitting next to her and starts talking to Jinx, Viv feels the sharp edge of a karambit in her side.
Oh, hi. So that's how you normally greet people then.
And just looks over and just looks at her and then looks back into the ocean and then pulls the knife away.
You see, that would be intimidating if I could feel it. All sharp edges and no soft ones, huh? 2 of the same kind.
As this is all happening, we kind of transport into this small, inside the large octagon is a smaller one, which sort of surfaces as a sort of outside bar. And actually running up, poor, gosh, where did she go? Gonta is like rushing up, like just running around, and Geronimo, I believe you mentioned that you are at the proverbial pub, if you will, and just coming around, kind of clinking and quickly trying to make this large picture of margaritas. And actually, the actual bar itself is fairly well packed. There's several patrons. If you wanted to do anything there.
Yeah, so Geronimo is going to try and flag down one of the workers. Just kind of, he's like an older turtle. He's got the big shell and everything. He's got these kind of like an algae green blue kind of eyes. Face very wrinkled and weathered. he has a cloak that kind of hangs down to the floor. I imagine him like kind of sitting, almost leaning because of his size, into like one of the bar stools,
Mhm.
And so he frantically tries to wave down one of the, one of the workers, be like, "Sir, come here. You, yes, you, indeed,
So,
you're the one I'm
so
talking to. Get over here."
so yeah, you're able to flag down. Gizme is this large, kind of tall, lanky looking elf with kind of matted looking copper hair, but these sharp, really intelligent green eyes. Yes, would you like something? Is there anything I can do for you?
There's now Gizmo. Yeah,
Yep.
you. Hey, did I ever
Sure.
show you pictures of my grandchildren? They're beautiful.
I believe that was Tuesday, sir. Yes.
Indeed. Well, I got some new ones, and he kind of slowly fumbles. Like around his shell, he's got like a fanny pack, and so he unzips it and like slowly starts to like take out some drawings, and he shows them to you like a stack of drawings, probably about the size of a Post-it note, just one at a time. He's like, "Here's Sheldon. There's Egbert. I don't remember this one's name, but you better not tell him that." And you can see that they're all just pictures of eggs.
What?
So, would you? I don't mean to intrude, but first of all, two questions. One, how do you tell them apart? Just genuinely curious, having seen them now for the fourth time. And secondly, did you want something to drink? Considering you're at a bar.
Ginger ale, my boy.
Okay. Second question first. Understood. Did you want to ponder that first while I go and get that, or did you? You know what? I'll just. He just walks away and goes behind the bar and begins to make that drink. While that's happening, and there's so like kind of massive kind of clinkering happening as the pitchers are on the way with a set of what looks to be 6 slices of key lime pie on the way out. While that's happening, Clancy, what are you up to?
So, Clancy he has gray hair with a little bit of brown, has spectacles at the end of his nose, has some goggles kind of on top of his head. He's kind of sitting at a table, has his pipe in his mouth, and he's just tinkering with pieces of metal and pieces of wood. And basically what he's doing is he's just infusing a bit of magic into them, and he's sending them out into the bar and watching them explode, and laughing as the people just kind of bounce around and giggling, taking a sip of his ale. Pie? Was that pie you said? Could I have some pie, please?
Like as
That
the
sounds
clinkering,
delicious.
It's
Delicious.
like you can actually see like the tray is like. Shh. When I come back, I promise. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Be quick about it.
And
I'll just
they
go
head
back
out.
to my tinkering.
Okay. All right. So first of all, Jinx, why don't you go ahead and roll me a D percentile, because we got some wild magic surges to resolve.
Whoa.
I don't even know how many, but it's
86.
It's a lot. 86. Okay, wonderful. As you continue to look out towards the beautiful Duvalian Sea, blue and kind of green, almost like very azure-like, almost like eyes of hazel. Where is my? There it is. You said 86, right? Cool. So there is this, and I forgot who was right next to Jinx.
Viv.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
it was me.
Yeah. So Viv, you actually kind of recovering from that near Shiv. You see underneath Jinx, there's like this pulse, just like almost like a small, just like shaking of sand, and suddenly there's 2 of Jinx.
Oh.
As Jinx casts mirror image.
I don't really know what's happening here. It's a bit complicated for this girl's simple mind. Would you mind explaining?
Can I want to separate the Jinx and put Viv in the middle. And then,
Okay, wonderful. Yeah.
And then the real Jinx put the arm around Viv.
Oh, this is nice then.
And then point out into the ocean and say, I don't like water.
Oh, yeah. Well, you just got to get your sea legs. That's all. I still don't understand what's happening with the twos of yous.
Well, no, don't worry about that. But I'm trying to get my sea legs because I read a book when I was a child, and I still have it here. Look, and she pulls out a book from her childhood about getting sea legs, and she's putting her feet in the water, but nothing's happening.
Oh, you gotta stand on something and get your balance. See.
Oh, okay. So she'll step up and stand on top of Viv's shoulders. Does this work?
Well, maybe if I lay down flat in the water, you can just you can balance on my rib cage or something. I tend to sink in the ocean, though.
Well, let's try that. So she goes into her bag, pulls out these little floaty devices that are made from intestines of animals, and puts it around her arms, and just runs into the water, splashing like a little girl.
Okay, wonderful. And Sparkle and Otis, this is also within your vantage point as well, just in case.
But
you didn't.
Otis, 1, do you see that? And 2, are you going to eat that pie?
I mean, see what?
Over there. That skeleton and the person over there.
Skeleton sandwich, right?
Right. That one. But the
I
pie.
do see it. Sorry, who are you?
Oh, Sparkle.
Oh, Otis.
I heard you talking earlier, but you have pie, so I
Yes.
gravitated.
Oh, priorities. I get it. Yes, I do see it, but I don't know what's going on there. Is something catch your eye?
There's 2 of them. And I think one is trying to stand on the other. It might be a problem.
You see a skeleton taking off its armor and laying down in the water, trying to float and failing.
Oh dear.
I mean,
Well, all right. Honestly, I can't get through this book, so I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go check it out because
can I
As
take
this
you
is
get
more
up-
exciting to me.
As you get up, clink, 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 clink.
Oh, the pie.
I'm just gonna.
Thank you.
can I
What was
just
your
leave it?
name? What was your name?
Gonta.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I took so much. I thought I could take as much as I wanted. Maybe I was greedy. Gemma would
It's
be
one of
disappointed
those-
in me if she had known I'd taken too much. She always told me, Otis, share,
She's not here. It's fine. She's not here.
It's one of those like assumed things, because you want to make sure that everyone has some. But I want to make sure that you'll take care of your own.
Can I be honest? This is my first
No.
vacation.
Oh.
So
Well-
the etiquette, I'm figuring it out.
Okay.
So here,
Well-
and I'll give him or her a few silver pieces.
Yeah. So. Well, that's really nice. Thank.
Anyway, we're going to go. We're going on a walkabout over there to that point to check out that skeleton that seems to be drowning.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Of course.
This pie is
Okay.
delicious, though. So good.
Thank you.
You see, normally I'm a really good swimmer. I was actually a pirate. No one believes me, but I was a pirate. I was quite a good swimmer on account of all the pirating. Trust me. Just give me a little more time, and I can float, and we can do this whole sea legs thing.
Well, I'm going to grab her left leg and just drag her out of the water. So I'm like,
You can resist it if you want to, but it sounds like no.
So I'm like, this is not working. So maybe we could try again tomorrow. Are you going to be around?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm free.
Okay.
After work every day. If you want to hang out.
Well, I don't. Your name. Your what's your name? Because I don't recognize the voice, and I'm just wondering. You're a skeleton. Are you any of these people on my arm here? And I just start reading off their names and describing each person.
And unless you know the pirate queen, I don't think we would have made an acquaintance with each other.
No, pirates. I don't like water.
Yeah, no, I only really knew pirates before this, so but we're new friends now.
Would you like some pie?
Oh, I would like some pie. Yes.
All right. Well, let's walk up to where the pie is.
Is your friend coming too?
Oh,
Your brother, sister, twin?
oh yes. Come along. Come along. And she just names it something else. And says, "Oh, come on, Sadie, come on."
It's like-
Sadie.
And the actual, as it kind of spins around, it shifts into another 1, 2, 3, and then disappears.
Oh, well then, as that happens, she just picks up her bag and pulls out this really scary, kind of cool-looking stuffed doll, and talks to it and says, "Yeah, there's some really weird things that are happening here, right?" And then she points the doll over to Viv and says, "Do you agree, don't you?" And then she just starts walking towards the pie.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull on Otis's shirt. That girl has a doll. Do you see it? Creepy little doll.
Is this normal vacation stuff? I'll get
Yes. Yes, it is.
It is. But
Mhm.
this is what happened. Okay, wait.
Yes, there's
Buckle
two,
up,
then
Otis.
there's none.
Can't keep up with them. Too old for this stuff. Excuse me.
Hi.
Hello.
Is everything all right?
Oh yes, we're looking for pie. We heard there's pie here. Don't you know? Don't worry. I'm not asking for a job again. Okay, I want to try the pie as a customer.
You can
No.
try as much pie as you want. I can't hire you.
Oh well, no. They just I keep trying to get a
Delicious,
job in here as a
actually.
cook, and they keep turning me away. No one wants a skeleton in the kitchen.
I'd like everybody to make a perception check for me.
Ooh.
Let's see. You all have some advantages and disadvantages.
Really?
So, Viv and Otis, you have advantage.
Yay.
Sparkle, you have. It's going to be a straight roll because you have an advantage and a disadvantage. So that's awesome. Or you have an advantage on top of that too. So actually, we'll just kind of.
I'm not going to use that now.
Okay.
You're silly.
Hey, your funeral. So no worries.
On second thought.
Okay. So
21, Jacob.
21. Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh,
nice. I went
17.
16.
Okay.
16.
Okay. So So what was it? Geronimo, that was you, 21? Is that right? Or was that you, Clancy?
Say it again.
21.
Who was it, 21?
Oh, Clancy.
Okay. Okay, cool. So Clancy and Viv. Viv especially. The green sort of azure water about 70, 80 feet off the coast, you start to see these discolorations, these like dark green shapes. And then by the time you look, it's gone. They're gone. Clancy, you are in the midst of tinkering.
So I'm going to pull down my goggles. They're the eyes of the eagle that help me see a little further. And so I'm just going to start kind of like messing with them and trying to tune in whatever is going on out there.
So that's what's fascinating, actually, is you actually see something a little bit different. As you're kind of putting them on, there's a kind of glance to the northwest, and all week it's been beautiful and sunny, but you see this large dark storm cloud heading this direction, like a cluster of like 3. Storms don't move that fast.
Jinx, did you have another twin that was coming out from the sea, or?
Oh no, but I see it too. I see something, but and then I just do thunderclap just because I want to.
Interesting.
And then she just starts. She does thunderclap out by the water.
Okay.
And just giggles and runs towards the pie. And doesn't really care.
Okay, cool. So essentially, you just like stop, and then there's this large thunderous sound, and like almost like a large like lightning like strike. All of you hear this, and then just like that, it was gone. And
she's running away laughing.
I'm going to cast Druidcraft to check the weather. I think that was weird. I need to check the weather. So
okay. So
1 second, Jacob. So I'm gonna go up to Geronimo and go, Turtle. There's stuff afoot out here. Here, you look big, strong.
I like to think that was you knocking on his shell.
I think it was.
Knock on his shell. Turtle. There's stuff going on out here. I need some protection. Let's go see what's going on.
Yes, indeed. I also heard something out there. It has been too long since I've seen my arch nemesis, Thunderclap Jones.
Oh, Thunderclap.
Just
he would have. I would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling turtles.
He is the devious sort. Let's go see.
That rapscallion, let's go clean his clock.
So as you head out, Sparkle, you kind of conjure Druidcraft, and you actually see in your hand there's this like kind of waviness of wind that's kind of coming from the north, which matches up with what's surrounding you, but also like there's a sense of warmth. This should just be sun all the time.
It's gonna be a nice day.
And as you say that out loud, there's a loud, thunderous sound as a large bolt of like a tunnel of lightning hits the top of the establishment, spreading all the way out, all the way through to the beach, completely surrounding. And all of you all go flying. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Never said I was perfect. Dex it.
Oh, Dex is not. Oh, this is strength. I'm old and I got chainmail on. Oh gosh.
I'm so clumsy. Oh no.
17.
1 sec. Let me finish. There we go. Actually, not too bad.
Ooh, actually, it's not as bad as I thought.
18. Okay.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. So, who was it that said 17?
Nancy.
Rock. Cool. 17 is a save. Who rolled below a 17?
Me.
So
16.
all of you. Oh, fun. All of you beautiful people suffer. Make sure I do my math right. 21 points of lightning damage. Those of you that saved.
Whoa.
Those of you that saved take 10. As you see the thunderous crack subside, and this large bolt of lightning emanates throughout and back towards the water. And there in the sea, you see a total of 6 of these large waterlogged fish-like creatures. All of them seem to be riding these large sharks that are in the water. And there are 2 in the middle that are sort of like behind them, and one of them has their hand in the air, a large blue staff. And you just hear this. Everybody roll initiative.
I think he's hungry. But
Oh wow! It went from pie to chaos so fast.
Yeah, it did.
It was chaos before we started.
That's true.
I am hurt.
Right. And make sure. I think we're good on advantages. There's some wild magic surges, and there's some pigeons to resolve. So, just so y'all know, I'm on it eventually. All right. So let me roll. I'll just roll initiative for myself, silly man. Okay. So 25 through 20. Ooh, great. So that's awesome. Down through 15, 20 through 15.
15.
15.
17.
15 for Otis. Oh, Otis. And Jinx is up right above. Cool. 10 through 15.
10.
Geronimo got
10
a
for
12.
Viv.
Wow.
All right, starting off hot, y'all. Okay, cool. So
I got to 3.
all right.
At the
That's
7.
impressive, honestly. It's
7.
impressive to do that well.
Yes.
Cool. Clancy, and then
Burnt from lightning. What do you want from me?
I mean, for sure. So yeah, so you're all able
Too
to
fascinated about what's going on. Woo.
so let's see. So I'm gonna make sure I got my thing is right. Yep, okay. So cool. Awesome. So Jinx, as you were frolicking back, your thunderclap was returned many larger fold. As you kind of spin back around, you're currently about, as they're kind of coming in, you're about 55 feet from this, like almost like it's like a suite of like battleships, like it's like a line of these large fish-like creatures. And as you spin around, the actual there's actually, I'm sorry, not 5, it was total 6. Sorry. So there's actually these 4 on the outside that take their hands and grab the water, clapping it together, and there's this, now suddenly as they release, there's this large green glowing blade, and they have it up and they are beginning to rush towards the all you guys. What would you like to do?
How many? And how you said 55
Total.
feet?
Yep, total of
6.
6 total. 6 total.
6 total.
Mhm.
Okay. I would like to minor illusion a sandcastle and hide behind it.
Okay, I love it. Cool. So, you look to your left and see your beautiful sandcastle, and just hiding behind it. Okay, cool. So that's your action, I believe. Anything else?
Yeah, I think let me just double check here.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, so they'll have to make an investigation check to see what's this. Okay, cool. So, Otis, you're up.
Okay, so you said there was just one with the giant sword?
So there's 4 with these large swords.
Or
at
one
the
that was
ready.
attacking?
And
like-
and there's 2 in the middle that one of them has this large, like, hand up with a large staff.
Okay, I am going to. Otis is doesn't. It's so much happened all of a sudden. So I'm going to attempt the one that like lunged forward, the command spell, and just say halt.
Okay. Got it. So I believe that's a
Halt!
wisdom
I don't know these people, but don't attack them.
save. All right. What's your spell DC?
It's a
Actually,
wisdom save 14.
It won't matter because I rolled a 1. We're starting off hot. Okay, so the one kind of that kind of started the sort of trajectory of these, whatever these swords came from, as beginning to rush forward, just freezes and just like puts to the side. Like it's not quite like it's like incapacitated or anything like that. It's just has its sword to the side.
Right.
So,
And I'm just going to make kind of intense elderly eye contact with him.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, cool.
Different than regular type. Elderly.
Yeah, there's more
Yeah.
wisdom in it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Cool. That's your action. Anything bonusy things you want to do? Any movement?
I am going to, I guess, what's our situation? We're right next to.
So you and Jinx are essentially right next to each other, kind of like within 5 feet of each other. And then Viv and Sparkle were essentially kind of right behind you, about 10 feet. So they're actually closer to the bad guy, so to speak.
How far away are the bad guys?
Great.
55 feet.
55 feet. Okay.
Yep. So for you guys, about 40.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like shield up and stay
Okay.
kind of saddle up to this sandcastle that's been built and attempt to like fortress with the sand.
Cool. Sounds good. Double sandcastle.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do
Very
not
cool.
enter.
And as the adrenaline of whatever the situation is starting to escalate to, and as you're trying to kind of rack your minds, what the hell is happening here? There is a small coup as this very large pigeon lands on your shield and just kind of like stares at you, just as intently as you are staring at what's happening out in the sea. Booyah! Checks out. Geronimo.
All right, so I was with Clancy in the like the bar area.
About 80 feet out from the baddies.
80 feet, you say?
I did.
Okay, good deal. So I'm going to take my ginger ale to go, and
as you do,
and I'm going to look
a little
at
like
Clancy
cup with the lid on it.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm going to be like, Clancy, we got to go help. There's a sandcastle out there that needs protecting.
Oh, get him! Get him!
Hi.
Save
I'm
the
coming,
sandcastles!
Thunderclap. Thunderclap Jones.
Thunderclap Jones.
Shout out to Thunderclap Jones.
So I actually have because I'm a barbarian, I have a surprisingly high move speed. So the way that I'm kind of thinking about it, like when old people are like shambling along at a turtle pace, and you look away and look back, and they're like down the hallway.
They're there? Absolutely.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm envisioning. It's
okay,
like,
perfect.
I just like move 40 feet in that direction, and Clancy, it's like you see me, and then I'm all the way over there, just like these little old hooves, kind of shambling along in the sand, not even like distinct footprints. Inside my shell, because I'm kind of like an older man, like a ripe old 35-year-old turtle, So like the shell kind of clings around on me, like it's not a tight fit. And so inside I have my maul, which is my weapon of choice. And so I'm going to kind of suck in the old man gut and then draw the maul from outside of my shell and be like, bring it on. I still got some fight left in me, you whippersnappers.
Awesome. Beautiful. Cool. Awesome. So that's your movement. You still have your bonus action. Are you holding an action or anything?
I'm going to hold an action. Yeah.
Okay. 4. And what action are you holding?
Well, as soon as the those shark riding folks, as soon as they make it to the beach, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind.
Okay. Beautiful. I love it. That sounds good. So your maul's named Mind?
Yes.
Makes sense.
They're not going to get a piece of it. They get the whole thing.
I love it. Awesome. So next up is Viv.
Okay, so Viv pulls out her little stone with a hole in it, an adder stone, which is used to ward away witches and hags and the like, and looks at it and looks up with wide eyes out at the sea and whispers to herself, enemies, and screams, hoist the colors, matey! Pulls out her scimitar and runs out into the water as fast as she can. And she'll run up. Let's see, her speed is 30 feet. They're 45 away.
Correct.
So she'll use her dash to get all the way up to them.
Okay. Wonderful. So are you out of the suite of the 6 of them, who are you heading towards?
You said out of the 6 of them?
Yeah, there's 6 of them. Yeah.
Whoever's in front.
Okay. Wonderful. So actually the one second to the left. So you begin to rush forward. Awesome. So
is that the one that was halted?
No, that you did the one to the left.
Okay.
Yeah, so all good. So now it's their turn. So the one that's halted isn't going to do anything. The one that is up close and personal with you, Viv, is going to close distance and take that large green blade and flourish, and is going to strike down at you with 3 attacks.
Ooh.
So, But I know you got that AC though.
Let's see here.
I do have that AC though. Viv
got
is
that
holding a
AC, though.
shield up, which is a magical shield. What is it called? It is called a shield of expression, and it just shows her facial expressions since she's a skeleton, and it's got this angry scowl that changes into a she's about to get hit.
That is
Yes.
fantastic. Okay,
Her
cool.
skeleton face just
So-
goes,
The shield does the
Well,
emoting for you.
yeah.
Before, I'd like to use cutting words at some point. I don't want to forget with the one that Viv is attacking.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
So it's
Okay,
fine. I don't
cool.
want to forget.
No, that's perfect. Do you want to do it with the first attack?
Yes. And I'm just
Okay,
going to yell out saying, that one does not have sea legs.
Okay, wonderful. So I believe
Yeah,
that's
nautical
the other-
burn.
Yeah. So just so you know, it rolled a 23 for
that
an attack.
hits. That
So but that AC though. So pretty
AC
confident
is
that cutting words is
21.
not- Yeah.
So it is-
So cutting words, I believe, is a D10 to reduce the damage.
Wait, it's
Depends on your bard level. Depends on your bard
D8.
level.
It's a D8.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a D8, and that'll reduce down. So roll decently. You're not to roll well.
Can I use luck point for that or no? I don't- yeah, it's one. It's a 1.
Oh no!
No, it's
Didn't you
just.
hear it? Oh, it just didn't hear you. So
It
so
does have
comes
sea legs.
across- It does have sea legs.
It is in the
Right.
sea and it has sea
Yeah,
legs.
Yeah,
It's
unfortunately.
like I'm not offended
okay.
because I'm very confident in my sea
I'm
legs.
very. I'm saying
It looks down like I have flippers.
Yeah, right.
I
like,
literally have sea legs.
right. It's fine. It's a light refraction. He can't see them, or she can't see them, so that's totally fine. So that's going to be so that first hit is 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay, and I get to reduce that because of a feat that I have
Ooh.
to 9.
Okay, cool, awesome.
The great armor feat or heavy armor feat?
Oh, heavy army like mastery or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe something like that.
Something like
We'll say yes.
that.
We'll say that was the case. So unfortunately, 24 to hit on the second attack.
Come on! I got
I'm
the high
sorry.
AC and you're still hitting.
I know. So see, I'm glad I said it because then I rolled a 1, so it's all good. So I'm. Because sometimes you gotta talk to your dice and just be like, bro, what are you up to, man? So that second one is going to be 14 points of slashing damage, and
Reduced
kinda
to
like
11.
and then as you're like as you kind of cut through, like it kind of gets like up underneath, kind of like around like your like, collarbone, and then it's trying to go for go for the literal jugular, and then it finally like your shield is like and then it's just a little bit, and that kind of makes a miss the third time, and then the third one just goes woof over your head.
Oh, she's getting her sea legs back now.
So the one that is under command is going to stay where it's at. The two on the other side are actually going to start to head towards. They're actually going to dash towards the shore for reasons. And the one that had its hand up is going to look towards. Let's see, who do we want to do this to? Yes. Okay. So, seeing your Viv, seeing your loudness, ridiculousness, and ability to withstand pain, the actual staff lowers a little bit. It's pointing to you, and you kind of feel like this, like the world is beginning to just kind of like almost like suffocate around you. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, that's not a saving throw I'm good at.
I believe in you, you weird skeleton.
Oh,
She's not within 10 feet of Otis, is she?
Of Otis? No.
Okay.
You said that was a charisma saving throw, huh?
I did.
I'm gonna use that luck stone. I think it lets me re-roll once, and then my next 2 rolls have to be at disadvantage. So let me take a look at that. The cursed luck stone that I brought out.
Oh,
It's an ability check, so it's not a saving throw, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that is a 7.
A 7. Okay.
That's probably
So,
good.
so shortly after this battle cry outburst and the screaming coming from the shield, Viv is disappears as you have been banished. Anyway, so just so you know, you've been banished to a let's see.
Did I die for real now? Did it finally happen? I've been waiting for so long.
Yes, as you are just in this demi-plane, you are just lost in thought of like, did it really happen finally?
Did I make it? Did I make it to the celestial plane? Oh. Viv's her shield starts like crying with joy.
The thought reached Jinx, and she reached for her tattooing equipment, and was like, "Should I put her name on there or not?"
No,
Already tattooing.
Not yet.
Brutal.
All right.
Too soon.
Too soon. And then the other is with its staff raises it in the air, and actually it needs to move up a little bit, and it's going to reach out towards you, Jinx, and you see kind of conjuring above your head this large blue glowing trident. And as it casts spiritual weapon, and then zoom, comes down on you. But let's see. That's an 18 to hit.
Well, I will do shield.
Oh, cool. So the trident comes down and blue arcane energy. Well, actually, you just use your reaction already. For cutting words.
So it did. I guess it saw me because I spoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I have 18. So
yeah.
You have a +2. Wait. Never mind.
No worries.
Yeah. +2 on saving throws if you're within 10 feet of me. Because of my
this is an attack roll though.
Protection. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately. This is an attack roll. But yeah, because I heard you from cutting words. But that's going to be just a hit, and that is 9 points of force damage as the train crashes into you. So that is the bad guy's turn. Just boo.
No.
Boo, bad guys.
Oh, bad guys.
Right.
We don't
Clancy,
like
you're
you.
up.
So I'm going to run to where I'm about 30 feet behind Geronimo, take a puff of my pipe, blow smoke at him, and go and cast haste on the turtle.
Amazing!
Go
Yes!
get it, go!
Yes.
And then I'm going to click my boots and teleport 15 feet backwards to get out of range of all these people.
Okay.
That was awesome.
So Geronimo, you feel this like as you are coming after these whippersnappers, like the you of old is back, baby.
Oh yeah.
As you are, the adrenaline that is just coursing through your veins is unbelievable.
He just looks at his ginger ale and he's like, "What are they putting these nowadays?"
I did almost spike it with Fireball, if that helps. So I'm too flirty.
That'd be really good in real life.
It is. It is really good. Dangerous, but fantastic. All right,
Yeah,
Clancy, that's your turn.
Yes, that's my turn.
All right, Sparkle, you're up.
I am. And so they were 50 feet away. Now they're closer. But
Indeed.
still in the water, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Great.
They're actually like right on the shore, about to hit the shore. The three that close distance.
That's including Blue Trident Boy.
That one's actually still out to sea.
Great. Then that's what I'll do. I will take out my little staff guy, and I'm going to conjure animals, and I'm going to conjure 4 reef sharks and put them right in the water and have them attack where they are.
Really good.
I see your sharks are as good.
And I'm like,
as
no, I've got sharks too. I'm going to fight sharks with
Right,
sharks
right.
and have them go out.
Oh my God! All we're missing is the laser beams from Austin Powers, and we're good to go.
Mhm.
So awesome. So do you have the stats for reef sharks, or do you need me to? Pull
Of
them?
course I do.
Oh,
I got you.
Druid Live. What up? All right, cool. So yeah, go for it. Roll them out.
And they have pack tactics, so
Oh,
that big guy.
snap, really? Oh my God.
yeah,
that's
yeah, they do.
Okay.
So I'm just going to have them attack them. So here we go. This is going to be, do you want just one?
Oh, you can go ahead and do them all if you want.
Okay, so one's a 21.
That'll hit.
Good. One is a 15.
That hits.
A 19. Man, these dice are good to me today.
Wow.
And a 10.
That will miss.
So three of them do.
Actually, I tell you what. Here's what we'll do. Why don't we do this? If you're
Okay.
cool with it.
I'm
Because
cool.
There was a blessing Brahma donated that didn't have someone assigned, if you will. So if you want to take it, you can, or I can give it to somebody else. Up to you.
Of course I'm going to take it.
All right. So now this is the thing that I get to talk about that I haven't talked about yet. That I told y'all last night is I have a bit of a house rule when it comes to criticals. So it is automatically maximum on the dice, on the damage dice. So in the case of reef sharkness, it would be that max on that dice, plus roll it, plus whatever damage bonus.
So on
So
just the
give me
one
the whole
shot,
total.
right? Okay.
On
So
the fourth one. Yeah.
where's
Mhm.
Morgan Peter Brown?
Haha.
So the other guys did 16, and then it'll be 8 and 6 and 2. So 16
Okay.
more. So 32 shock damage.
Okay, woo, that's pretty good. Very cool. So yeah, so you actually see all 4 of these reef sharks as the twilight is turning into dusk, as it's getting to get really, really dark. But you still see the outline of all 4 of these sharks. The actual shark that's like underneath is just eviscerated, and they actually eat through the shark and begin to like tear at the legs.
I'm so sorry. A little.
So yeah, 32 is pretty ridiculous. Okay, so let me just make sure because math is really hard. Okay, cool. So yeah,
Don't tell my sister. Shh.
Looking kind of hurt. Our little secret. Cool.
And I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna move back. I don't want to be on the shore. I want to move back as far as I can. So 25 whole feet backwards.
Okay, wonderful. Absolutely.
And that's my turn. Yeah.
Got it. Top of the round, Jinx.
Okay, is it just the one that attacked me that's near me within relative?
So that one that attacked you is still in the water. That was the spiritual weapon that's above you right now.
Yeah. Okay, so the spiritual weapon. All right, so I will just
spiritual weapon. No.
I will just just shake my head and just say, I don't feel so good, and then just cast blur.
Okay, cool. As their mirror image was essentially a precursor to your next step. Awesome. So that's your action, I think?
Yeah, that's the action. And then I'm going to disengage.
Okay, cool. Back in. Cool. And spiritual weapons don't have the ability to attack of opportunity. So, because they're not alive. Cool. So that's Jinx's turn. Unless there's anything else you wanted to do or yell at somebody.
That was my bonus, so I can't do anything else then. I mean, I didn't. I just automatically disengaged. So
yeah, because rogue life. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, sounds good. Yeah, order movement and just back towards more of the shore. All right, cool.
How far,
Sounds.
and for the next round, how far away are they?
So they're like, so the one that attacked you is about from where you are, around based off of your disengage is about like 85 feet out, right around there. But the others on the far side away from you are on the shore, or right on the shore. So they're, from this point around 30 feet out from you right here. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you about the owl that's like playing with the pigeons off in the distance. Can I have my owl start coming over?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay. Sure. And we can, have, if you want to roll initiative, I don't know. That's cool. Or, well, you can go with your turn.
It's just a familiar, so it's not going to attack.
Oh, okay. But that help action though. So cool. Good to know. All right, Otis, you're up.
Okay. So I'm next to the sandcastle, but now this is going crazy next to me. Yeah.
Yep.
All over the place. Okay. So I'm going to cast Crusader's Mantle on myself. So holy power radiates from me in an aura of 30-foot radius, awakening boldness in friendly creatures. Until the spell ends, the aura moves with me, centered on me, while in the aura, each non-hostile creature in the aura, including me, deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage when it hits with weapon attack. And then I'm going to, you said that the closest one is actually physically 80 feet away?
So they're ones that are 30 feet like north of you, like, and then there's actually the one that hasn't moved at all because of your command, and the one that was up close and personal with Viv, that is still in the water as well. So that one would be the closest to you.
And I would have seen Viv disappear.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to, and we're right on the water. How far into the water are they?
So
how close am I to the water, I guess?
You're right up next to it. Because initially they were 45 feet away from you. So,
okay.
So
I'm going to stand up. This is confusing me, and pull up my shield, and then with my ring of water walking, just start walking out towards the closest one, longsword drawn.
Okay.
Don't hit the pigeon.
Skeleton girl, I'm coming for you.
Okay, cool. So, because I'm assuming that's just like a native thing. Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah. You're just walking across. You're Naruto running across the water. I'll say, just because I think it's fun, that'll get you pretty close. So
okay, great. Yeah, I'm heading in. I'm like battle mode now. I just done shielding.
Shielding, ready to rock. Cool. Yeah. So that's action, and your ring of walking's already. You don't need to do anything. It's just a thing you can do. So that's cool. Awesome. So,
and I don't know if I'm within 30 feet of anyone, but if I am, they will get that extra D4 radiant damage if they.
Yeah, go ahead and okay, cool. So,
just
but they
if
have
they
to
hit with a weapon.
You?
So yeah.
Okay.
So if anyone around me who's friendly hits one of them with a weapon, then they get the extra.
Oh, that's cool.
Extra
all right,
radiant
sounds good.
Damage.
All right, sweet. Cool. So, Geronimo, or pasted Geronimo, what would you like to do?
All right, so I am going. So with haste, my movement speed is doubled.
Yep.
So I can move 80 feet in one round.
You
quite
can.
a bit. So I'm just gonna it's like I started to shamble and now I'm like, straight to the water's edge. Probably kicking up sand in my wake. I'm thinking. I'm gonna look around and be like, who are they? What's going on here? And I'm gonna point to Sparkle and be like, are you my grandson?
No.
Oh, okay.
It'd be cool to be. It's fine. I'm not an egg.
That's much appreciated there.
Yeah.
Are they well, that's not Thunderclap Jones.
No.
And he's just gonna get really confused for a moment.
Okay.
Point to you. Go.
That way. Pointing at the baddies.
Yes. I'm to spin you to the nearest one and go that way and hit it.
Yeah, and almost like in response to that, like you just hear this coming from like these like weird looking gills coming from these guys.
Awesome. So I'm gonna be like, "You got it, grandson," and then pat Sparkle right on the head, and make my way out into the water
Aw.
to attack these suckers.
And as you
He's a
do, I
nice
need you to
guy.
roll a D percentile for wild magic, please.
Percentile, perfect. That is a wait for it, 87.
Oh.
By the way, I have not been Duvaling enough. So Duval. Here we go. As I knock my own. So you know it was A for effort.
100%.
The commitment was 1,000%.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I do. All
Yeah.
I do is 1,000. I keep it 1,000. Okay, cool. So what did you roll on that percentile?
87.
57. Okay.
87.
87.
87. Okay. So as you are talking to Sparkle, you begin to float as Geronimo just cast fly on you by accident.
What? Oh no! Is this not? What is going on? I don't like to be this tall.
I'll be like, grandson, don't worry. They laced the ginger ale, but we can handle that later.
I can't touch the ground.
That's your grandson?
I think so.
Oh, congratulations. I love it when family goes on vacation together. What a concept.
Well, what can I
Grandpa,
say?
get me down.
We got the same kind of, going on.
Features.
Indeed.
You're green. I'm not.
So,
But yes, okay, Grandpa, but just get me down.
As a bonus action, I'm going to spit out my dentures and rage.
Ooh.
that is how you do it.
cheat?
Yeah.
What an
So yeah,
image.
And just start like going on this whole like old person anger filled tirade as I'm running out to hit these menaces, plural
Menaces
menaces,
indeed.
whatever. Be like, when I was a kid, it was high tide both ways going to school. When I was a kid, we didn't have key lime pie. We just had regular lime pie and we liked it.
I like this guy.
I
This is
love
my
it.
grandpa, everyone. It's my grandpa.
Millennials. I love it. Unfortunately, Viv, you are still thinking about, man, like, is this the end? Is this how it all?
Yeah. Viv says, first question, I just want to verify that I'm the right person, because you see, I'm in the wrong body. And wait, did it finally die? I can't see anybody. Is anybody supposed to be greeting me? I heard there was gates or something here and angels. No? Anyone? Hello? Hello out there? Huh. Well, I hope it's just not me the whole time. Might have liked it better on Earth.
Unfortunately. What can you do?
For
right.
like flair for the game, can I cast sending? I mean, just to say, where are you? What happened?
Absolutely. You sure can.
It's like
100%. 25 words, right?
Yeah, just say, where are you? Where are you? Are you behind me?
I think I died. Finally. It's been a long time. I've been waiting to die. How many words can I say back to this?
25.
I think I'm wasting.
Oh, she said no. Sorry. Well done.
So there's no save?
No, they're it's a concentration spell.
Okay, somebody's got to hit that bad boy.
I'm trying. I've got shocks.
Maybe.
Otis is trying. He's walking out there.
Can I what is it? Can I prepare an action for if I get unvanished?
No, it's but like rules is written.
Not that I
like,
would
you're
anyway.
incapacitated.
Underclap Jones.
Yeah, like rules is written like you're incapacitated, but it's way more fun for you to monologue actually. So
one thing I forgot to mention. So I get so I have attack action and I have extra attacks, so I can make 2 attacks. But haste gives me another action, so I can make 4 attacks in a round.
Yeah.
I got my maul out. Would you
know
say that I'm
something-
close enough for closing the distance?
I'm glad you said, because I was just about to say, like, based off of like if you well, it depends on who you're going after. Are you going after the one that was kind of like chilling because of command, or are you going the one in the middle that is has their hand in the air after Viv disappeared?
I feel like I would go after the one with his hand in the air. Kind of
Okay,
like
sure.
almost thinking like, oh, he's got his hand up, he's asking for it.
Sure. Yeah, I love it. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
He
yeah,
volunteered for damage.
Exactly.
because I think with your hasted action you can dash, right? So if you do that, then you'll still have everything else, and you're already
Sweet.
raging. So yeah.
All right. So attack one
Go around. Go for it.
is a 16.
That hits.
Attack 2 is a 24.
That misses. No. Also hits.
I was like, what?
Got
Then
you
we
off
got
guard.
Yeah. Then we got a 14 and a 23.
Jesus. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So yeah, all of them, all the things. 14 is the AC. So yeah. So you
perfect.
come up and you just knock this large, fishy looking, leathery looking creature that is not like kind of like meets your like gaze, and like there's like there's a hint of a furrowed brow, and you just whippersnapper, boom, boom, and you just begin to knock it in next week. So go ahead and roll damage on all those things.
All right. So that is. I'm going to have to write this down. Okay. There's... Okay, so that is 20, 30, 47, 57, 65, 77 damage.
Oh, geez.
What?
I was gonna say. I was gonna say, give it to me individually so I can.
57 damage?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, give it to me individually, but how do you want to do this?
So I just want to like bring my mauler around, just like wham, hit him this way, wham, hit him that way, teeth flying, spittle mixing in with the salty sea brine, you know?
Yeah.
And the last one, I'm just going to turn it around for like an uppercut and like just knock him back off of his shark and be like, and another thing, during formal engagements like this, it's customary to dress up. What are you, some kind of amateur?
And as you are just waiting for the pearly gates to open,
Anyone?
you are.
I know I did a lot of bad things in my life. Whoop!
Oh, there you
And
are.
you're back. And you're back.
I did it.
Oh!
That guy's fault. Go get him. And I'll point to a shark guy. Go get that
is
guy.
phenomenal. That's phenomenal. So because we rolled back a second, the funny thing is it's Viv's turn.
Oh,
Nice.
So
So that could not have been more well timed.
in her cry of disappointment, she I guess she pops back up into the position she was in already.
Right.
So she'll be like,
Yep.
and just hit whoever's nearest.
Yeah, the one
Enemy,
that was
not ally.
farthest to the
I was
left.
like, what?
No.
I'm sort of.
Thank you for being more specific. So yeah, come on to the left. The one that was like 10 feet away from the this was the one that had a command cast on it before, so just kind of.
Oh, whoopsie! Sorry, Otis. And I will. Well, can I do my damage, and then if I don't kill him, use my action surge? Or do I have to announce it before I do the damage?
The first thing. So yeah, you don't have to use your action
Okay.
surge until
Nice.
you feel like you want to.
All right, so I'm rolling to hit 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I just rolled a 2, 3, and a 4.
Oh no!
Oh, that trauma for almost being dead, but then you're not.
I mean, that's accurate though, because you just came out swinging. Like,
Yeah. So kind of like
Does a
it just
12 hit?
no.
Okay.
No, unfortunately.
Oh.
All right, we going to use
Unfortunately.
that action surge. We going to use it.
Okay,
Do
yeah.
it.
So it comes up to you and just woof, 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 and you're just like and you go to it, and before you roll those next 3, roll a D percentile.
Okay.
Oh,
Banish
boy.
again.
Oh my god. Okay. 48.
48. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. As you are just like you're just getting used to being back, and you're maybe I don't want to speak for you, but maybe you're just like, oh my god, like you're getting frustrated, and then
Oh, you didn't catch that from the expression on my shield that was screaming in rage?
and then like you blink, and next to you, and all of you see this as well, is this majestic unicorn just appears
Oh.
right next to Viv, almost coming from the ether, and it looks to you, whatever you need, and you have a unicorn to control.
Oh.
Viv looks up at the sky.
What?
I need to draw that. Don't let it die.
It was the pearly gates.
Viv grabs the horn of the unicorn and jumps up onto it and will
Sure.
ride it into her action surge.
Sure, that sounds hilarious.
Of course.
I'll send you the stats of it. I'll just drop it in the Zoom chat really fast.
Okay.
It's got some stuff. So
Does it get to do something on my turn?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh. Okay, so it's gonna help me. We're gonna ride before I do my action surge. We'll use its charge, because I don't think Viv knows how to use magic at this point.
Sure.
We're not even gonna mess with its innate spellcasting. And it will try to hit it with its horn attack.
Okay.
So I think I'll roll a d20 for that.
Okay, cool. So
Right?
Yep. So
It's a
D20
charge.
plus 7. Well, so as part of the charge, you do
Oh, I see.
horn attack. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, where's its
So,
attack here? So that's
It's plus 7 to D20 plus 7.
to attack. Okay.
Yep.
Why are my dice rolling so bad today? 16?
16 to hit.
Yes, it hits. No,
No.
it doesn't hit.
Sorry. Yeah.
Again,
so
she
yeah,
looks at the sky.
Wait, is she right next to
Like-
me?
like whoop. You were right near there. Yeah.
I think she is this an attack roll or
I can't believe this.
what is it?
This is an attack roll. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I keep thinking I think I keep messing this up. I don't think you do get anything from me.
Come on, Otis.
It's only saving roll. It's saving.
Yeah.
I
Saving
think-
throws.
think
You're
so.
probably talking about like your aura, like something.
Yeah, there's different,
Yeah,
but I
probably.
think it's the aura protect.
Well, it has a
Yeah.
multi-attack, so that
Yeah.
was with its horn, and now it's gonna try to hit with its, or maybe that was with its hooves,
Yep.
and now it's gonna hit with its horn. I don't know. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
better.
you're charging, so it's it's the horn. So yeah,
So 18.
18 to hit. That's exactly what you needed. Yeah.
Okay,
That's it.
finally. So it doesn't get the charge, right? Because that was the first
It does
attack.
not.
Okay,
Correct.
so that's 2d6 plus 4. Wow, bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
Oh, everything's going crazy over there.
So that's 8 bludgeoning damage. And if
8
it doesn't
bludgeoning.
die, Viv will be taking that action surge because she's
Yeah, I think that's probably a smart move. Yeah.
okay. Yep, she's gonna do it. All right, so she's
Okay.
gonna hit 3 times. Oh yes, 1 natural one. Bye bye. You're going away forever. Then that was a 20 and a 27 to hit.
Ooh.
20 and a 27 to hit. Both of them hit.
Yeah, out of the okay.
Nice.
But I did
wait,
roll
don't you have
1
3
natural
attacks?
one. I
Oh,
rolled
okay,
a
that's what it was.
one for the
Okay.
third.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So
Okay.
that is, let's see, it's a D6 plus 4 for this. So that's 7 and a 5, which is 12
Mhm.
damage. 12 more damage.
Okay. Okay, got it. All right. Yeah, so coming in, the sort of the hoofs, you actually see like the actual water spray coming up as the hoofs belt in and actually take this creature back, and then you just rear over like almost like you're freaking Link from Legend of Zelda, and just and as it kind of gets out of the way, and then you just barely nick it with that third attack, does no damage. But yeah, not too shabby. Not a. That's a hell of a recovery.
What do I have to do?
What do I got? These kids. All right. So now it's their turn. The others that are a bit north are essentially dashing into the city for whatever reason. And as the night actually begins to beckon a little bit, they're getting really, really hard to see. But the others, you actually see the two that had those large staffs. You hear this like clicking sound, and there's this large purplish arcane energy, and they disappear.
Well, that was rude.
And the other two that are nearby, one near Otis, one near Viv at this point. So Viv, considering your up close and personal with Unicorn, that's going to foreround you. That's a actually this probably doesn't hit you. That's a 17 to hit.
Doesn't hit?
There we go. Here we go.
Finally.
That's one strong skeleton.
That's a natural 1, and wow, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. 1 and 20. 1 and 20. So let's see. So you take. I'll just give you kind of the total here. 12, 18. So in total, it's going to be 42 points of slashing damage. At 20, yo.
Oh my god. Reduced by 3.
That's the difference. So yeah, as it just begins to kind of cut through you, and you kind of see it. It's like kind of distracted. Kind of misses with that last one, and is like looking off away from you.
So I guess we'll say, since Viv is a skeleton and you're not going to see cuts or bruises or anything, you just see bones beginning to fall off of her body at this point.
Fall, yeah.
She needs the unicorn because she doesn't have legs anymore. she's almost gone.
I'm cool with that, which is going to be fun when it runs out. So Otis, similar situation for you. That is, man, that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
That's a 13 to hit, and
That doesn't hit.
A 23 to hit. So,
good lord.
Yeah, I'm really high now. I rolled low on the damage-ish. 9 plus. So that's going to be a total of between 2 of those attacks. That is going to be a total of 16 points slashing damage.
Okay.
So and just kind of just glaring at you with this like really like natural just instinct, and these large kind of like just black kind of almost cuckold eyes. So that's their turn. Clancy, you're up.
Viv, 1 on Otis that I can see, and then they're the ones that ran into town, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to get into within like 90 feet of them, and I'm going to smoke my pipe some more, and smoke is going to come up around the debris that they just shattered, and I am going to catapult that debris toward the one on Otis.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna say, "Don't you hit my friend!" And then just as debris just starts falling down on top of him, he has to make a Dex saving throw, DC 17.
Okie dokie. DC 17. You say. That's probably not great. Yeah, that's a 10. I don't think that's going to work.
23 bludgeoning damage.
All right, and this is the one on Viv or the one on
Otis.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool.
My Crusader's Mantle would help him, but I probably need to roll for concentration on that, huh?
Yes, if it's a concentration spell, yes, please.
It's gone.
Oh no! No worries.
This is going really well.
Cool. Yeah, this is fine.
Everything's fine.
Renee's background is correct. So
it's fine.
It's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, cool. So what was the image on that again, Clancy? Sorry.
Oh, that's it. I'm staying at the periphery and I'm throwing junk at them.
Throwing bombs, literally.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Sparkle.
All right. So the ones that ran away, how far away are they?
Well, they're from where you are.
I'm flying still. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Right.
100% still flying. Unless you would like to fly, I don't know. So from your vantage point, they're about 150 at this point.
Well, that's a loss. And Viv is pretty close, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to she lost legs. I'm going to
her ribs are just bouncing on the top of this unicorn. She's
like,
hanging onto the horn.
Yeah. So, I'm at a third level, and I'm going to say, "You there? Put your legs on." And I'm going to cast Healing Word at a third level.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
That's a whopping 11.
Hey.
Back to her, and
at third level. You sure it's not higher?
I'm positive I pushed the button.
I
I rolled not good. Okay.
You can never be more sure than the button.
The computer told me that's what it was.
The button does what the button does. And then in proximity,
I only got an ankle.
It's better than nothing, though. Then I'm going to
connected to the rest of it.
I know. I'm going to. There's still the one in the water, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, no. Sorry. Those two are gone. It's just these two, and the other two are off.
So is it an action? I want to then drop concentration on the sharks.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, they're gone.
Is that a
free?
Okay, great. And then I need to fly over to the nearest one.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that would be choose your challenger between the one next to Viv and the next to Otis.
Viv, she needs her legs, and I'm gonna cantrip primal savagery, and it'll be my nails, like Wolverine, but like cooler because I'm small and flying.
Yeah.
So at its head, it's weird gill head thing.
Yeah, so you see you actually hear, in Viv especially, you hear the crinkling of your bones beginning to try and repair themselves, and you look up and you actually feel like the temperature around you. Well, you're a skeleton, so maybe not. You wish
magic?
You could. Magic.
Exactly
you feel it because you look up and you have that memory. You just know that's how that is supposed to look like. So yeah.
I have a question. Speaking of Viv not having the anatomy of regular people, but being able to do things magically, she has blind fighting, so she can see things with blind sight if they're within 10 feet. Did those characters who disappeared, are they just invisible or are they really gone?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
I also smacked that one with a 23 on my Nails of Doom.
Okay, wonderful. Cool.
22 points of awesome damage.
Oh, man. Wow.
22 poison nail damage.
Oh, geez. So how do you do this?
I want to fly. I'm flying above it, and I'm just going to And I'm
So you're
hopefully
using-
trying
yeah.
to cut its head off, but also
Berserker
poison.
barrage?
Yeah, just
Okay,
you're not an
wonderful, yeah.
animal.
Absolutely. So yeah, and as you come in, you see it like just kind of like bare back, and you just take it through. Like it's very much like you just like run it through, very like old school like Japanese like samurai like, and then right in front of you, Viv, you just hear this gurgling, and there's like this brackish looking like ichor that comes out and falls off. But one thing that you also notice is that there's a large like shark tooth necklace with this like small gold medallion that just is eviscerated and is now floating in the water.
Oh. I rolled.
Okay, go ahead.
I rolled a 2 on that Arcana check.
Man, that purple thing looked really cool. Wish I knew what it was about.
I think it was purple.
And
they call that
Yeah.
that's a weird cloud.
I prefer magenta myself.
Was that from you, unicorn?
That's my turn. That's all
Okay.
that happens.
You've never seen a dimension door before? You actually hear this in your mind.
Ooh.
Unicorn.
Wait,
I was like, is that in my head?
the unicorn says that to Viv?
Yes.
Oh, I've seen lots of doors in my life, but no dimension doors. Don't know what that is.
And you just your response is just so.
Got any healing, unicorn?
Listen, just wait, Bones. I'll get you.
So that's
The unicorn
Sparkle.
does have healing.
Awesome.
Indeed. So Sparkle, anything I think that's your turn. Jinx.
So the
Waiting,
last-
biding your time.
yes. So the last one, is it close to Viv? Because I feel like Jinx is like sort of feeling guilty because
Mhm.
she saw her disappear, show up, and get hit really hard. She
Yep,
doesn't
10
know the
feet.
other people.
Mhm.
How close is the other one to Viv?
10 feet out.
All right. So then out of the sandcastle comes this in her hand, and
Is that the creepy doll?
that's the creepy doll. It kind of looks like her, or she looks like the doll. Somehow it happened that way. We don't know. But so I'm casting Dissonant Whispers. So at
Ooh, I love that spell.
level 4, the creature hears 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab your crucifix. 7, 8, better stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again. Now you die. So it's a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you a question, and because there is a nat 20 in the bank. Now, of course, this is a wisdom save situation, but I think considering what's going on, considering the emotional situation that Jinx is going through, I'm going to go. I would like to, if you would like to, I'd like to flip that and make it a nat 1 on the save. What do you think?
I'm good with that.
All right. So that is, you said that was a 5th level, I think? Or 4th level?
No, 4th level, so 66.
Roll them up.
That's one creepy doll.
Mhm.
22 points.
That is just enough. How do you want
Yes.
Nice.
Amazing.
So nobody hears this, obviously. It's just that creature. And the creature just starts looking around and doesn't know what it starts to just like flail.
Mhm.
And then all its eyes just roll in the back of its head and it just slumps over. And
Okay.
nobody knows what happened, except that you can just see this little doll afterwards go like dancing on top of the sandcastle. And then just
so
then it creepily goes back down.
okay. So Otis, those dark eyes you see in front of you that are alive and full of some sort of ancient anger seem to just zoom over to just a small point as the eyes close forever. And almost in slow motion, it's a small splish of water.
Never underestimate a good staring contest. That's what old Olusol says.
And as it begins to float in the water, we're going to take a break.
All right.
We try to see what the hell just happened in our second half. So don't touch that dial. I've always wanted to say that because it's
Do it.
19. Because when in doubt, it's 1995 in my head. So we will see y'all back. I don't know, 5-10ish minutes or so, and then we'll see you in a bit. Duval! There's another one for you. So welcome back. Pew pews are absolutely part of it. I'll have to make sure next time to cue you guys for the pew pew.
Yeah,
a pew pew.
The second half of. Yeah, exactly. So everybody, welcome back to the insanity. So as one of these floating fish creatures is just floating no longer on this level of existence, I suppose. And Sparkle continuously flying, just kind of watching the two kind of now specks at this point kind of running off into and disappearing into the city. There is, like, you can hear from that vantage point, there is kind of like this kind of almost like a cacophonous of screams, and then you actually hear even from there a kind of a clatter of metal, and then silence. And
no.
The rest of you, so Viv, the unicorn speaks directly to you, just in your mind.
Now's not the time to talk about doors. We're in a fight.
I don't know if you do you have eyes, dear?
Oh,
we're good to go. Is there anything else that I can do and be service to you?
Oh, if you could just if you have any sort of healing, that would be nice. Before you go. Also, did you come from heaven? Because I think I was just there, and no one was there to greet me. Can you put in a word, maybe?
Matter of fact, I actually live on the second level of the Nine Hells.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think I need anything from you. I'm kind of trying to stay away from that energy right now. So you can just.
Oh no, I don't want to be there. I'm actually really happy to be here. I mean, I have to go, but because of whatever you did to get me here, so that was really cool.
Oh, you can hang out with us. I'm off work until tomorrow.
Well, just summon me again. Just do the same thing you did last time, obviously.
I don't know how to do that, Anakana. I'm just a simple girl, just a simple skeleton girl.
Okay, so in this case, relax.
Okay.
And do me a favor.
She kind of slides off the back
for a second. Yep, that's totally fine. And just touch my horn.
That's personal. You can't just tell people to do that.
Oh.
You don't hear this.
I know. Speak with animals, does that count?
You can, if you want to cast it.
No.
Okay.
I don't want to know about the horn.
So they're are they talking through their minds, or are they talking?
Yes.
Okay, so we don't hear anything. Okay.
No. Bink, and you kind of very much like a spindle, Sleeping Beauty style. And go ahead and roll 2d8 plus 2.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good to also relay to the group that there's probably people dying in that direction.
Yeah, it's kind of you gotta hear from the probably people dying from that direction because I'm just kind of far up.
They're over there.
So
all right.
All right, that was 16 healing.
Oh, nice. Exactly. So, be seeing you. And if you make your way to the second level of Hells, if you wouldn't mind freeing me from this like pit fiend thing, that would be just really great. It would be awesome because I'd like to come back here and check this out. And he just like mid-sentence gone.
Oh.
And as that's happening, Geronimo, you, my friend, the adrenaline battle leaving you, as you begin to feel, back's a little hurt, and then you for a round can't move because you're stunned.
Oh, I do want to scoop up that shark tooth necklace that was floating in the water.
Sure.
Don't think anybody did that yet.
No, not yet.
Sure.
I'm
Absolutely.
flying.
So I see.
Perfect jewelry for me.
So Viv looks better, like not as hurt.
She's about
no
half
better.
hurt. Half the bones are back.
Okay. So
Come here.
I'll walk up, as a tough kid growing up on the streets, just but still showing a little pain, and says, "Can I get a little of that?"
Pull me down. I'll help you. All.
Oh, who
Anybody
are you?
that's hurt.
Who are you?
I'm up here. I'm Sparkle.
Oh.
Not a kite. Can you grab my leg?
But you're
pull
not
me down?
sparkling. You're not sparkling.
I'm flying, so I guess I'm flying.
Okay, well,
Are you
I'll
cycling?
Can we heal and make a plan?
Yes, but could you pull me down?
Yeah, I just,
All Katie's characters have to make plans.
I love agendas.
on brand. As you're all kind of beginning to cluster together and start to compare notes, from the inside of the establishment, you hear a familiar voice. Some of you, Gizme. It's like, a little help.
Okay, one moment.
Go ahead. I think some people are dead.
That's what I
I
said.
will, upon hearing that, I'll run toward them and see if I can get to them in time.
Look,
Okay.
you hurt people, stay put. And I'm going to do mass cure wounds. It's 24. All of you who are hurt, 24. Let's go. Get them.
24
Pull me
healing?
down. 24 healing. Pull me down. I did that fifth one.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah. So
Thank
I'll say
you.
since you're the one. I'll just say that since you're essentially that you can dismiss fly if you want to.
Great. But can I be
Geronimo
down?
shot.
I don't want to fall. Good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you can Superman land if you want.
Yeah.
Geronimo shouts out. He's like, "Help me, grandson! I've fallen and I can't get up. Life alert!
All
Life
right.
alert!"
All right, Grandpa, come on. I try and push him.
He just like starts to roll. It's like sideways,
So,
you're a good lad.
if you guys are beginning to, Jinx, did you want to do anything? I think you're about to do something.
No.
Okay.
I thought about doing Featherfall for Sparkle, but
okay.
I don't really know her.
Okay.
So
I only
Not really,
featherfall people I know.
That's fair.
Don't featherfall strangers.
Right. I use my reaction for people. I'm reserved for people.
First name
Sorry
basis only.
Sorry about your luck. So, so you guys begin to make your way back in, and you actually see that there are about 7 of these like fallen, unmoving bodies, and there's kind of like these sniffles, and like there's just a sense of like shock. What the hell just happened? And weirdly, like as people are trying to figure like things out, the outer door opposite of this kind of open, and you actually see one of the heads of these fishy creatures kind of just is thrown in to the room, and you look and you see this tall, I should say, jaguar tabaxi that is wearing this large teal trench, almost like trench coat. And kind of to his left side is this, and right side actually are these dual, what appears to be rapiers on either side. I see that you're missing one or 2, but not to worry. Me and my crew took care of it. Let us see to the wounded, and perhaps we can have a discussion.
What is your name?
What are these creatures? Where are they from?
Oh. Well, that's a wonderful question. Maybe we should take care of the situation at hand first, and then we can discuss.
While you're talking, though, I'm reaching down onto one of the dead bodies, trying to go into the pocket and look up and see everybody staring at me, and I'll just say, "What? Too soon?"
I mean, it's not. They don't need it anymore. He kind of like kind of gives you a kind of his. He has like these like almost like reptilian looking like hazel eyes. Kind of gives you Jinx a smirk. By the way, to answer your second question first again, ink on skin, Captain Ink on Skin.
Captain Ink on Skin.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Who's Captain Ink on Skin?
Well, that's me, right? I have ink.
Your name is literally Captain Ink on Skin?
In the flesh, literally in the flesh.
Don't be jealous.
Well, sorry, maybe that wouldn't be something that you. Oh, I don't mean to insult. Do you remember having skin?
Oh, no, that's all right, honey. I don't get offended by stuff like that. No.
Okay, good.
Does Viv know of him if he's like a captain?
Make a history check.
Okay. I actually don't know how old Viv is either. Like how old this body has been not dead of hers somewhere else in the world. That is you said history?
I did. 17. About a week or so ago, you overheard a bit of chatter right around the time that you made your way to the resort, that there was this large ship that was expected to come in, and there was actually the story essentially goes that there's this pirate ship that is called the Dragon's Bane, and that was coming in for a bit of a vacation during your stay, and you did hear the name of the captain be Ink on Skin.
Oh yeah, you were that big ship that was supposed to come in and really increase tourism in the area.
Yeah, I suppose that's part of it, but seems to be again, I don't mean to.
You seem nervous.
Nervous? Never. Just trying to be polite, especially trying to add some levity to a very sad situation. And as a matter of fact, kind of turns back around, boys. If you wouldn't mind taking care of the departed, and why don't we take a walk? And
while everybody is doing that, I'm going to just go around behind the bar and just start slinging pints for everyone. All right,
Okay.
we will need this on our walk. Here,
Okay.
I'll start tossing them to everybody.
Oh, can you get me some pie?
Oh, sure.
I haven't eaten in like 20 minutes.
Oh, I got something for that. And she pulls out her bag of bounty and just produces feast items.
Oh, as long as it's vegetarian, though.
We're taking
Anything
this
you
all on
want.
a walk. We're taking this all on the beach walk. We're gonna take.
Oh, here, it's just you
By
can
the-
just pull whatever you want out of the bag.
Right.
So, Clancy, as you swing around to the back of the bar, you actually see crouched underneath Gonta to speak, just like shaking, just like I quit.
Viv, there's an opening.
And so I'll just start handing out.
Viv, you
Oh,
can
yeah,
have a
just
job
swing it
now.
back
I
to
think
you.
they quit.
You're saying there's a chance?
I
There's
am.
nobody?
They quit, obviously. Nobody's here. So you're in, probably.
Do you know the owner?
I can. I don't know who it is now, but I'm sure I'll give you a good word.
That would be fantastic.
So Ink just goes, I believe, just like as he's like ushering in like these, you actually see as the door, as coming through the door, these three large kind of half orcs wearing these gold and like teal like leather armor, are just coming in and like kind of wordlessly grabbing bodies, and he's just like kind of directing traffic, kind of. I don't know if anyone actually knows. Does anyone know Orc? No?
Mm-mm.
Cool. It sounds like a bunch of really heavy gibberish. We'll say for the sake of funness, it's Russian. Because that sounds ridiculous. That sounds ridiculous. And they start to kind of take out the bodies, and it's a little hard probably to see because most of these folks are folks that you've essentially been hanging out with, at least from a heavy or low or high level acquaintances that you've been on your vacation. Is there, if you have a passive perception of 17 or higher, if that's anybody.
I don't think I do.
No, 14.
Never mind. Nothing of suspect happened. So
You
Inside
nothing.
check.
it's I take the DM. No. Ink kind of cuts through and motions to for you all to make your way north, kind of towards the city, but still near the beach.
Yeah.
We'd go up to the captain and just be like, I kind of give him the look up and down, like kind of like the Otis old man stare, you know, and be like, you know what, Captain Stink on Kin, you're all right. Then I'd open up my fanny pack and take out a copper piece and hand it to him and like close it in his paw with his little toe beans and be like, don't spend it all in one place now.
Because it just looks at it and kind of just like kind of toothy grin, kind of just all right. And he actually kind of like takes it and like does the kind of like that spin thing that happens, like that I can't do, but Ink sure can.
Oh boy!
And pockets it.
So,
and we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking.
So what kind of tattoos are on him? Like I'm assuming he's got some.
That's a great question. So you because he's got this large kind of like coat on, but his hands are covered in, frankly, jaguar spots. And they're all kind of up his the back half of his neck. And he actually, because he's wearing this like kind of red bandana, and you see him as he kind of walks outside, he snaps his fingers and you see this large pirate hat appear, and he just kind of flips it up, puts it on as a large like blue, kind of dark blue feather that kind of comes out to the side and is beginning to kind of furl with the wind. Sparkle, you recognize this feather. There's only one size of bird that this feather would belong to, and it's a rock. He just I didn't actually come here on vacation. I've been doing a bit of research and digging. So those, we'll just say simply, those monsters that did this, they're called Sahade. They are these strange sea ridiculousness I've run into a time or two. I've been trying to track them down because, they're not good for business. So, being that, you all seem to be, in kind of like motions to Viv rather well on the up and up and seemingly prepared for a bit of a tussle. I think I have an idea of where this is all coming from.
Am I being recruited on another pirate ship?
You've been on a pirate ship before.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Well.
I was a chef. You need a chef?
As a matter of fact, I did fire our chef recently.
Oh. Looks like jobs are popping up everywhere.
Options.
But maybe we should discuss that after we resolve this situation here. Because I have a feeling that it's possible that this is, I know for a fact that this is not the first time that these Sahagan have made their way, conquered, if you will.
Is it always this
similar to
island,
this-
or is it all
No.
over?
So I don't know if you've been around much, but this particular the southeastern continent is fairly well put together, and the issue is because it is outside of the jurisdiction of the Kingdom of Duvalia, there is no, shall we say, militia or guards, which when one's on vacation, that's probably fine. Adventurers come and go, but they don't stay very long. So but nothing's really happened negatively until today. However, I've been seeing them around, more specifically up north, right at the northwest, somewhere in the middle. That there's this what we actually call on the nautical side of things this La Ravasta, this large, what seems to be hurricane that's just stays on top. And anyone that's a Duvalian knows that typically it rains a lot, fast, and then it's gone. But that hurricane stays exactly where it is all the time.
Sounds like my ex-wife.
Oh, Grandpa.
What can I say? We were happy for 10 years, and then we met each other.
Now, he's like completely nonplussed by the situation at hand. So he continues. I have a reason to believe that underneath this hurricane, there is a archipelago. And I've searched for weeks all across the world. That's the last thing on the proverbial map. It's the only place that they could be coming from. At least that's what I believe.
What do they want?
That I don't know. But whatever it is, I would like it to stop in a more permanent fashion. Now, I know you're all here on vacation, and this is a bit of a unexpected situation. But I also do know, and Otis, you or no, who was it that picked up the medallion?
Viv, I think.
Me.
That did. And he where he was kind of like plinking the coin, he lifts his wrist, and you see another one just like the one that you have. Now, there is something on there's actually, because the one that you look at is actually like it's just this like little piece of like kind of reddish gold, and there's nothing on it. Mine, watch this, and he tings it like towards yours, and you see this like just this like blue arcane energy just flash, and on the back of it you see the outline of what looks to be like it's almost like someone's like writing on this small instrument, just, and you see the outline of this what appears to be these islands, 1, 2, 7, 10, and they're just like a cluster, and they actually look to be like the outline of what appears to be several tentacles that seem to just go out all the way around. There's nothing in our geography that looks like this.
I don't know what to say. This looks like magic to me.
I'll step forward and take a closer look at it and just start kind of, studying it. And just for fun, I'll make a Arcana check just to see if I can notice anything special about it.
Sure, go for it.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, nice.
Dirty 20. Okay. So you are immediately kind of almost repulsed as you detect some sort of strange, aberrant something emanating from this. You kind of like you're like you squint your eyes a little bit, trying to focus on the item itself, and where everyone else sees these like long, tentacle-looking islands, you see the outline of something else. You see the outline of this kind of very pale blue-looking energy.
This is bad magic. It's nothing. It's hiding something. It's drawing all the energy to it, and you see tendrils everywhere, but yet at the center there's a piece. That's where they are. This is where it's coming from. We must go stop it.
Cursed again. She takes it off and throws it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So and as she throws it, there's like you see the actual like there's like an actual arcane line that just separates and off into the dirt.
No. That's how I ended up in these bones.
Whoa, young one.
No.
I'll just grab her by her shoulder bones.
Okay.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm not even shaking you. You're doing the shaking at this point.
So just rattling around.
Yeah. Look at me.
Okay.
What was your name? Viv. Calm down. Calm down.
The shield is like hyperventilating.
Hey, breathe in. Breathe out.
Otis, can she breathe? I don't think she can breathe.
Viv. Listen,
Magic.
I'm not great with
Mecca.
these kind of things, but my wife Gemma would always say, you can't solve anything when you're upset. Okay, and she's a barbarian. All right, so okay, listen.
Oh, brave.
Listen. We need to calm down. We need to figure out what's going on so more of this doesn't happen. All right, and we need you because did you see you out there? You were incredible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, you did great.
Yeah.
You had that horse with the horn on the front.
Yeah, I liked that. Boy, I liked that boy. He was a good boy. You
Yeah.
think I did good? Okay, all
Yeah,
right. And the shield wipes away its tears and
I got a gift for you.
its
And that,
shoulders.
well, this is happening. I'm gonna start ritual, or I'll start casting. It takes 10 minutes. Find steed.
So
Cool.
Duval, while that's happening, could I go up to Captain Ink on Skin and just kind of whisper like whisper in his ear while Viv's having her panic?
He's kind of like you come up and he's just like, but he eventually like he doesn't like completely like resist you, but he just makes you kind of like lean in even closer.
What I'd like to do?
He's also, by the way, he's tall, so he's like 7'2". So he's like
That's very tall.
he's pretty tall. So yeah, but he'll eventually crash down. Yeah.
So I'd like to try and do while she's giving Viv the pep talk. I'd like to try and convince him to go over and like allow Viv to pet her, kind of like an emotional support to Baxi.
Oh, good kitty. Oh,
Seriously.
what?
He's like, yeah, this works for all the youngins.
Listen.
I
While she's calm and while
Uh,
you're getting, calming her down, why don't you just tell us what the game plan is here? What can we do?
I'll say, Jerome, make a persuasion check with advantage since Otis helped.
While he's doing that, that medallion was thrown on the ground, correct?
It was.
It's no longer. It's in her pocket.
I'm, in the meantime, also going to rip off one of my patches, a ladder, because I'm tired of everybody looking down on me, and I'm going to climb on the ladder and look at them in the eye for once.
Okay, so
I'm
that
going to get
is
on all of
a,
your levels. I can't see any of you. I'm tired of looking at you. My neck hurts. Let's go.
Yeah. So you see
No
Sparkle just.
fair. I'm going to climb up behind you.
Come on. Yeah. Come on.
So Sparkle, you actually climb up the halfway to the ladder, and the ladder begins to like fall over, and like Clancy meets you, and then you guys just go,
Yeah.
and like and you just hear like from Ink just, and just there's just like does anyone know Draconic? Y'all are hilarious.
Wow, we picked the wrong languages.
Our languages is not these.
Aquin for the water adventure.
That's totally fair. That's totally fair.
That's
and you just hear this like utter growl. It almost sounds like a cat growling, but much.
It counts as an
and,
animal.
Like, how
I speak Celestial. Are they?
If it's an animal, then I'll speak with animals, and then I'll talk to him.
I believe he would be very upset. Anyway, so look. So what was the roll, Geronimo?
Yes, so that persuasion check was a nat 20 on the dice. Bada bing, bada boom. So that would be a 22 total.
All right. So shortly after this, God. So shortly after the discussion and then the ladder race, as in the background, like as he like walks forward towards Viv, like the ladder's just kind of like.
No, hold still. Hold still.
No,
Nancy.
lean that way. Lean that way.
Okay.
I want you both to make acrobatics checks.
Oh my God.
And he comes up, takes his hat off, Viv.
Okay, good. 18.
10.
No, Clancy, no.
No.
So yeah, Sparkle, boom.
Oh.
So like I have like it's very anime because like he like bows and then right behind him.
Oh.
Amazing.
So where's your boat?
Just on the other side of the result is near the northern tip is an itty bitty harbor that me and the old crew seem to like to stay at. So so it'll be a few minutes because we still have to take care of the whole body situation, and I guess when we return we can figure out the ownership situation that you referred to earlier. So
Yeah, I've got a portable hole. We could just put them in there.
I think we're gonna bury them actually.
It's the same thing, is it not?
No.
It's already dug out.
He takes it. He puts his hat back on and spins. Trench coat going with him, and makes his way back inside.
That's a good move. What a
Are we
great
supposed to
accent.
follow him? Are we supposed to
By
follow
the
you?
way,
The body situation.
without even like saying it, like without even like stopping, he just goes, "Yes."
I'm coming.
I'll go
Well,
behind.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna wait because I'm summoning something, so I have to sit. So
Yeah.
I'm right
Yeah.
behind you.
Yeah. By the
You
way,
make the agenda. We'll
Clancy,
go.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage and maybe a little bit more, like just hurt right here.
Personal damage.
I detect that Clancy doesn't like losing that much. Artificers are very like focused. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Let's go. I need to see if
All
your
right.
ship has cannon. I need some cannon to fire.
So I'll say for the sake of time and simplicity, so to speak, we will cut back to the other side shortly after the bodies have been buried, and there is a large actually like for a second you swear to be like goldenrod colored wooden ship. It is very large. It has written in common Dragon's Bane right like on either side of it. And instead of typically where you find that like at the front, I think there's like that like maiden. It's actually a what appears to be a large multi colored dragon. It's actually almost like the color of the rainbow. It's very strange. And and you kind of come up, and the actual large kind of deck is available to you. You actually see a few of those half orcs that are kind of coming around, getting ready to take off, and at the back, Captain Ingolfsson is in front of the proverbial wheel. So what would you guys like to do?
So are we walking to the ship now, or are we on the ship, or how?
You are walking up to the ship. Yeah.
Okay, I want to just, I'm holding the little copper wire, and I'm just whispering a message to Viv and just saying, I don't like water. I don't like water.
I know. It's okay though. You'll get used to it. You want to hold my hand?
She'll kind of like just touch the hand, but not hold the hand because she doesn't want to seem like she's dependent on anybody.
You want to maybe just hold the hand and I can detach it from my body?
But that would work perfectly.
Okay,
Yes.
we'll do
So
that.
she just like yanks it.
There you go. Just hang on to it tight.
Aww.
So cute. Clancy, you're right. We fell down.
Fine. I fall down all the time.
Me too. But I'm going to give you a high five for falling down all the time and cast Cure Wounds, and it'll be 8.
Nice.
Oh, Viv
Hey.
should do some healing too, actually. So she's gonna do her fighter
Yeah.
healing.
By the way, we can real quick before you commit to that spell. Did you want to use some hit dice before that, or do you want to save that for later? You completely your call.
Can we take a short rest?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I'll say during this entire situation.
Yeah.
Was a short rest.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's do that.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
you
when
can
we
roll
get
much
on board-
up to.
So when we get on board, I'm going to go up to the captain and like, so can we use the teeth to figure out where this hurricane is or how to get inside?
Well, as far as how to get inside, perhaps, but it is in. I know exactly where it is. I've been by it, not close, but by it.
How far away?
However, at this point, from if we're leaving right now, we'd get there about sunrise.
All right.
I'm going to cast Goodberry, and I'm going to pass them out as everybody gets on board in case of emergencies. And everybody gets one. Here you go.
Thank you, sweetie.
Aren't you just the best grandson an old turtle could ask for? Oh, jeez.
Do what I can, Grandpa.
It's like
Very
tussle
good.
your hair in a very playful manner.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna pass mine back to Sparkle and say, sorry, I'm straight edge.
I don't know what that means, but I'll take it.
Only
don't
takes pure
speak.
healing.
That.
Also, Otis has summoned a camel that he is riding on.
A camel?
So,
we caught after he was summoning that, and I forgot to.
Give the berry to the camel. It'll be fine.
in your defense, I didn't ask you what you were doing. I was just like, I'll figure that out I'll find out in 10 minutes.
I was like, I gotta like tell them at some point because
So like as you're clock,
A
and
camel.
A camel.
oh god. And so Clancy, as you're having this conversation with Ink, you see his eyes just go clop.
Turn around, look. It's just a camel, dear boy. We have more important things to do. Get on with it.
Yes.
If anybody knows invisibility, we could cast it on the camel. Then we'd give it camouflage.
Grandpa, you got him again. Cheers.
Jacob is going to roll a wisdom saving throw of a 2.
Geronimo, I think I can do that.
Like
actually.
damage.
I'm gonna walk over.
So yeah, I'm just gonna say I take 8 points of psychic damage. Anyway, so just call it right out, because I just need to. So is everyone ready to go?
Ready.
Ready.
Okay.
Bone ready.
Bone ready. So, so you guys all begin to make your way, and you actually hear, and you just like, and actually those of you that especially are super close, so probably Geronimo and Clancy. Tradition as tradition's sake, even though it is a somber time, Duval! And you hear all around from every orifice of this ship, this cacophonous Duval as you take off into the evening, and you are out and ready to go. And also, by the way, Phil Waffle, congratulations! You won a thingy. I don't even know what you won. But
Oh, what did she win?
I don't know. Somebody tell me what you won.
You won something.
You won something.
Yay!
We all love a little mystery.
Yay! Exactly.
Everybody's got secrets.
Everybody's got secrets.
Exactly.
Everybody got secrets.
So,
we have a
It's a surprise.
So a few hours into travel, as the night continues on and beckons, you all are the wind itself is really kind of caressing. It is still fairly warm. Even in the night, you actually still hear these seagull kind of calls. And then they're immediately like muffled by these strange pigeon calls, because I had to check off another pigeon. As you all are heading into the night, you are coming to the northwest, and actually on either side you actually still see like several clusters of land. Not quite as close as Renee's background, but it does look a lot like that. Just saying. And there is several like places for you all to rest, but specifically Otis, Jinx, and Sparkle. You three individually are visited by one of the half orcs. Calvin wants to see you in his private quarters.
All right, look, you watch this camel. I'll be right back.
I just want to say, though, I'm trying to look as much of a pirate as possible with my little barn owl on my shoulder. But I've already, I rolled a D8. I've thrown up 6 times already on the voyage, just to let you know.
That is good to know, actually. And you actually, like, they come to you last, and you kind of have that seasick kind of feeling. Well, for whatever it's worth, and the half orc kind of puts its hand on your shoulder and casts Lesser Restoration on you.
Should have taken that berry.
Yeah.
I feel like I could walk on water now.
There you go. Walking on sunshine. Okay, so and all 3 of you, I'm assuming, do you accept this invitation?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
It would be
Right,
rude
so all
not
3 of you
to.
kind of seeing meeting up there, and it's this beautiful like teal double doors, and like as you kind of walk up to it, the doors themselves actually open, and you actually see this large chamber. There's a map of the entire world in the middle, and you actually see like a small dagger right like in the like stabbing the globe, and actually the outer bands of what looks to be a hurricane, kind of matching his description, and they're in front of a very large, like very executive looking desk, which is pretty wild for a freaking pirate ship. Ink is there kind of writing on some papers. Come in.
Wanted to see us.
I did. you three specifically really caught my eye. And so there's a bit of information that I've not shared quite yet that I wanted to talk to you all about, and maybe make you an offer. So it's not just...
Are you going to try and sell us all a condo?
I didn't know it was that kind of ship.
Not quite. Not quite. But
it's a great deal.
not only do the Sahagan need to be wiped off of this plane of existence, I'll say, they also have a bit of, from what I understand, a bit of treasure.
I'm in.
You see...
Too soon. You got to wait for the whole pitch. Now you've got a condo and...
One down. But in all seriousness, buddy of mine, I'll say, gave me a little bit of a 411 via a scrying ritual. There is a very large suite, a mound of so almost similar to a dragon, amount of gold where we're going, if we can find it. If you survive, that is.
Buried that lead.
I'm going to insight check.
Go for it.
Just in case he doodles. 19.
19. You only known Ink a little while, so he's a bit difficult to read. Though solemn and serious, he does have that air of wit to him. Seems to be on the up and up, though.
I'm going to casually turn around to Otis and be like, turn back around.
All right. Now, whether you tell your friends or keep it between you three, it's up to you. But just in case, just to make sure that we're crystal clear on the situation, he reaches underneath the desk and pulls out a small burlap sack, which you would recognize as a bag of holding. Fill this up as much as you can. I don't need much. 15%. The rest is all you. To divvy out as much as you want. Or as little as you want.
Hi, Otis here. Question. Why are you giving us this opportunity? May I ask? You have to admit, it's a bit, you don't know us. Why, to be suspicious?
I wasn't. I initially wasn't. To tell you the honest truth, I was simply going to have you all go in, take care of business, and if you survive and take out whatever's in there, then wonderful. And then I'll just come in and go grab it myself. But okay. I'm mortal. I'm not immortal by any means, so up in the chance of success is intelligent. Don't you agree?
Yeah, I do, yes. Smart.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I just call it a feeling about you. That's all.
Jim always says they have a kind of a charm about me, people trust me. People always tell me stuff, the secrets you don't even want to hear. I don't want to know most of them, but they tell me anyway. It's
the eyes. Wisdom there.
Be careful. The wine is right here.
The bag of holding has nothing in it, correct?
Currently looks that way.
Okay. So 50% of what's in that bag.
15%.
15%.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He's not a green cat.
That's what he.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, personally, I don't want to hide this from the other people that we just met. It seems, I don't know. I'm not good at not telling the truth.
I would just say that let's do it for 25%.
Well, he's getting 15%.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought he.
You want him to get more?
No. I'm sorry.
I mean,
I
if you-
misunderstood.
Kind of you.
Yes, I
It's a wonderful negotiation. I feel really great.
I mean, we could do a
Well,
tip situation once we kind of figure out how much we get. Once we get out, we can like
Gratuity, if
divvy
you
it up
will.
and then a tip.
I'm just
for that.
so used to getting very little, so that's why I'm thinking that. So
It's fair.
Why
okay.
have $1 billion when you can have $1 million?
$1 million.
I think, yes, I think Viv would like to know that she's got an employment opportunity. So I think we should share with the group. She might be excited.
That is for
So,
you to-
Good.
First thing in the morning, then.
Sure.
Is there any other information you can offer us about this quest, if you will?
I'm something that I'm concerned about is when we did scry is the room itself with the gold pile in it was empty. Why would it be empty? There were sounds though. Sounds of movement. The movement that only comes from a very, very large creature.
Right.
The only thing that I did see were these large brown tentacles.
Great.
All right, well, so far, the gold sounds promising and everything else sounds bad.
Terrifying. But there are more of these fish people, yes?
I believe so.
Are they? I mean, I noticed the one was a magic user. So it's probably safe to assume they've got more in there as well.
I think that's a wonderful assumption on your part based off of the information that you have.
Right. Great. So gold, great. Everything else terrible. You're right, Otis. So
Yes.
we're in, I guess.
I mean, at this point, what have we got to lose, right? We're on the ship.
We're already halfway there, probably. Yeah. On the ship, on the way. So yeah.
So none of your men or crew is going to come in with us. That's what you're saying. Just us.
Yes.
It's
Just
pretty
us.
skilled with a blade.
Just
You
you.
could totally get in there.
Got to tend the ship, make sure that you can have a getaway.
Yeah, that's
It is a
fair.
hurricane after all.
Okay.
Fair. All right, well, we'll
Get some rest.
get some rest, I suppose. Yes. Thank you for the opportunity.
I'm gonna do one of those like battle things and back out.
And goes back to writing something down. So, as this conversation is happening, what are the rest of you doing? If anything.
I'm staying with the captain, and I just want to talk about tattoos.
Okay.
So you said all he has is just like a print along him on his body, or is it?
Yeah.
Like
So he actually, at this point, he has his jacket off. And so you actually see underneath, he just has like a leather kind of armor vest. And his arms are bare now. They're very long and lanky. But you kind of look and they don't appear to be tattoos per se.
Oh. Okay.
What are they?
You asking what are those?
Those are interesting designs you got there. Clearly I can't have some of my own, so.
Well,
Did
I would just start talking about mine and just, I have a kit. I'm a tattoo artist, so I, would start talking about that.
I think you could try.
I would
doing it.
love to do something on him, but I'm asking what is that all about?
Well, I appreciate the offer, but there's a bit of an issue. And he like takes his hand and just kind of rubs it, and it's like because it's fur, just like
Yeah.
there's not really a thing to. I'd have to shave, and
Well, all right. So
I
I
was made with these, so I didn't ask exactly. You can yell at my dad or mom if you
He
want,
was-
though.
I'll just show him my arm, and on my left arm, the ink kind of moves a little bit, and she just turns around and walks away.
Hey,
Like you just
is
hear
that no
like
one tattoo? Okay.
yeah, he did, like it was just a small like negative, and it's back to writing. So I'll say for the sake of, because I'm looking at the clock here, if that's okay with you guys, we can get to the hurricane. Cool.
Yeah.
So the next morning, and I don't even know why I asked about short rest, because you guys have a long rest. So why don't you go ahead and do the thing, y'all? So you'll need it. So you all are risen awake by the sound of loud wind and the large, sharp pitter-patter of rain. And you just hear, all right, travelers, it's about that time for you all to wake up. Rouse from your slumber. It's time to get to work.
Oh, work? Okay. Yeah, I heard you need a chef.
Nope, we're in the middle of something.
Oh.
No,
Time for
Viv,
you to
I
get
told
off
you
my
this
ship.
is the dragon thing.
Oh. I got confused.
Remember, survive first, chef stuff later. And like by the time you guys, he's like completely drenched. He's covered in water, with seawater, and you actually see, and he's just like yelling out orders, and you see these crew of half orcs that are just going around. You actually see one swing across like the bow of the ship, hit one of the other masts, and trying to bring it down, trying to catch the wind. And you look to your left, and you actually see what appears to be this large whirlpool of water. And you are just on this side, very like Pirates of the Caribbean situation. And he is gliding you through it, and through these large storm clouds, as you are now only been up here for a few moments, now drenched as well, covered in wind, and well, covered in wind. You get the idea. Covered in water.
You can be covered in
like
wind.
Really covered. Yeah, I like wind. So like, and you actually do see like a bolts of lightning as you come through the sea, and you actually see on the left-hand side, about 45 feet away, there is this small cluster of these islands that he was talking about. And he just says, so what you all need to do, as he's like kind of spinning the boat, on the count of 7, because it's a lucky number, I need you all to jump. Make your
Take
way.
a brief moment.
Jump in the water?
I can't get you any closer. I will destroy my favorite thing.
In a past life, I would have said, no problem, Captain. I'll do it right away. But as you can see, I just sink right to the bottom these days. So,
I can take care of that. One moment. So first of all, I'm going to open my bag of holding. I'm going to pull out a cloak and shake it, and it's going to create like fins on the sides of it. Like I have one of these, so make you swim like a manta ray and allow you to breathe. Would anyone like this?
yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
And the rest of you, come close. And I'll pull up my pipe.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you. I've
Yes.
got this one.
Okay. So I will come close. You come close. And so I'll pull out my pipe and I'll start blowing bubbles out of it. And everyone except for Viv and Sparkle, a little bubble will appear around your head.
Nice.
So as soon as we jump into the water, you will be able to breathe.
I love breathing.
Breathing is fine.
Breathing approved.
Breathing. Best way to wake up.
Sparkle, you have a bubble of your own?
I do. Watch. And I'm going to use my action to be shaped into a shark and flopsy doodle right on over the boat and start swimming.
That wasn't 7.
I counted myself.
Bob's your
So,
uncle and
good
jump
luck.
in.
Hey, let's all go. 5, 6, 7.
Ah!
And you are met with the groundswell of seawater, and it is very cold. And you are immediately surrounded by the dark, briny blue. And you all see underneath, kind of ahead, as you see, if you look above you, just this fork lightning just kind of illuminates the water for just a moment. And you all begin to make your way forward. And you eventually swim, Zalabim. You're able to make your way into this. You actually see right in the middle of that, like, spherical, kind of tentacled out look, is this cavern. And did you already cast water breathing? Everybody good to go on that one?
Yeah, everybody's good.
Okay.
Otis forgot that he has his ring of water walking, so he jumped in and then landed on top of the water and was like,
Like, oh, yeah, look at that. And you all make your way in, and you do see, kind of, even in the water, the familiar green shapes of these Sahagan. But what's strange is they don't seem to be moving. They're just, you see an actual set of 3 each on either side, standing like at attention, kind of like this, those familiar swords all up. And you hear, all of you this time, in your heads, welcome. I've been waiting for you. Fate beckoned you all here for one reason or another. Your reasons alone, just for you. But your greatest desires are mine. Come do battle with the spawn of the World Eater. And the 3 Sahagan flip, salute, and swim away. Come to me.
Geronimo shouts out into the darkness. Lucky for you, young man. I'm on the seafood diet. I see food, I eat it.
"Oh, it was funny."
There's no response.
Otis
You wanna
will
make your
just
way
start
in?
walking forward. Yeah,
I'm gonna
Okay.
swim in.
Walking.
swimming.
The-
I'm walking.
He's walking.
The cold, dark, and quiet is only interrupted by that voice, and for those of you that have hearts, heartbeats, as the small whispers of current, as you are, the current sort of almost beckoning you, pushing you into this this cavern. And there are a sweet, even underwater, these like steps up, and there is this large cavern that seems to have like this hole up going to somewhere, and this specific piece, you actually do see that gold that you were essentially told about. And then, even though it's super dark, the actual darkness beckons even more as this large brown shape descends, as the spawn of the World Eater, this Kraken, beckons for you to come. Roll initiative.
Oh no.
Can we talk about it though?
Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like the look of this.
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe you can. Maybe you can.
oh.
This is
I
a
can
stand
think of
shock.
I got a 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 for me too.
Really?
What?
God, a nat
Yes.
20.
Y'all were ready. Okay. All right.
That's amazing.
Now, as this thing descends, it is enormous. But the brown, the brown squid-like features are one thing, but you see that it is surrounded by this strange orange membrane, and you see these, like, what appears to be even though it has 10 tentacles on its own right, these strange, like horrors, like these like, screams are coming out of this. 25 through 20.
Right here. Got a 22.
I have a 24.
22.
24 as well.
Okay. Whoa! Who wants to go first?
20.
You can go first. Viv is scared.
So,
So Jinx, Viv, and
Pirates,
Otis.
get it together.
No, this is how I ended up in the bones. Like underwater curses are just
Deja
not my
vu.
thing.
So
I touched a shiny thing.
So Otis, what did you have?
Oh, sorry, 20.
20. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
I was making sure. Okay, cool. 15 through 20. Ooh, okay. 10 through 15. So starting off hot and low.
10.
So 10 for Clancy. Okay.
Got a 9.
All right. Sparkle. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then Geronimo, what did you get?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a 22.
Oh, okay. Got it.
No, I'm going to be last. It's fine.
Sorry. So they're in front. About 80 feet in front is this large membrane-like kraken that has been speaking to you. We have been here a long time. We will be here long past when you are dust. Simple ants. But it does not have to be this way. It is now time to choose. Jinx, you're up.
you said 80 feet away?
I did.
Okay.
What's the choice? Be careful with the choice.
I know.
Look what happened to me.
What's the choice? I'm speaking in shark to it. What's
Well,
the choice?
there's no choice. There's gold right there. That's the choice. My owl, I guess, can't get there in the next in this round. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Crap.
Wait, we
Okay.
are in water though, right?
Yeah. Are we swimming or are we standing?
Currently you are standing. I'm just for the sake of simplicity.
I'm a shark.
Unless you're a shark. Unless you're a shark. Sharks, not so much.
All right.
But so like you can still move up. I'm not gonna take like half movement because we're low on time. So do your thing, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do something crazy, and I'm going to appear right behind it. Dimension door.
Okay, interesting. So the now familiar Viv, you're like, oh man, that like, always that thing, and then oh yeah, that was that purple thing, a magenta thing. And Jinx, you appear right behind it, and there's actually like a small kind of clink as you settle on the gold piles.
Okay. So then I will. Let's see here. I think I can. Okay. I am empowered. My tattoo starts to move down my arm
Okay.
and kind of like start dripping like a greenish black ooze, like just dripping off. As a bonus action, I'm just turning on my Eldritch Claw tattoo.
Okay.
So it's just a bonus action. I'm not doing anything at this point. I'm just activating it.
Okay. Good to know.
And that's all I can do.
That's what you got. Okay. So the Kraken is going to take a yellow beady eye towards you and is going to use his first legendary action to try to grab you with the tentacle. So that's going to be a 24 to hit.
It's a hit attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right. And you take, as you are grabbed and slammed into the gold, ironically, you take 24 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled as the tentacle begins to grab you.
Can I roll a luck point can you re-roll that?
That attack? Yeah, sure. Sure. That's still pretty good. Yeah, it's a 24. 26.
I can only use one luck point, right? Okay.
No. You know what? It's the end of the night. How many do you got?
All right. I got 3.
All right. That is still a 21.
Let's see. Shield adds what? 4?
You can still 5.
5. So
Yeah.
So okay. Shield.
Oh, it's not really? Okay, cool. So you like in your mind's eye, you see what's coming, you see what's ahead of you, and you're just like, no, and you just reach out, and there's just like this shimmer in the water, and like, almost like this kraken has this hesitation, and it goes to slam you as the blue arcane energy surrounds you to not hit you. Not bad. So legendary action 1 down. Viv, it's your turn.
Viv cries out, I won't let you make the same mistake that I did. And she'll run in and try to grab Jinx and get him out of there.
He is way far away.
Sorry.
She is way far away from you. Way on the other side.
How far away?
So, the Kraken was 80 feet away from you, and then Jinx is 85 feet away because Jinx is like right behind it.
Okay, so she'll dash.
Okay. so yeah, just saying all these things and then just rushing towards, and essentially you're up close and personal with a Kraken. So
you don't want to be a skeleton, trust me. No one will give you a job.
Get your hand back.
I need my hand.
Well, that's right. I still have it.
Oh no.
I can't carry my shield. You have no idea what my expression is. Just read my voice.
So that's your action. Bonus anythings?
No.
Bonus action, chattering your teeth. So there's actually there's just bubbles coming out. Just become.
That's it. Melee fighter.
Become one with the planet. Come, be with us. Help us. Be with us. We will welcome you. And then it's going to use a second legendary action to look attack Viv. That's a 31 to hit.
Shoot.
Huh? A hit.
Yeah, 10, 13, 23 points of bludgeoning damage. And as the bolt continues to scatter. Yes, but you are grappled as you as the tentacle grabs you.
No, it's all right. Take me instead.
Wait, how much damage was that?
That was, I think I said 23. I think.
Okay,
yeah.
So I as his attacking, I'm going to use I haven't used my reaction yet, so I'm going to use cutting words and just.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, for the damage roll, there's nothing I could do about the attack roll, so I'm just going to say.
Yeah, reduce it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I'll just yell out a little bit of butter. You'll taste fantastic.
What?
And so it's 1d8.
Yeah.
6 points off.
Thank you.
Okay, not bad. Very cool. Awesome. Cool. So that was the second legendary action. We are now to Geronimo.
Leave it to the old timers, Bony Lass.
Bony Lass.
That's pretty good. I really like that.
Thank you. Yeah, he's gonna run up to the I had it and I lost it. Kraken. He's gonna run up to the Kraken, and I was like, octopus.
It's 80 feet away from you.
Okay, so I'd have to dash then. So I'm gonna dash up to it and just kind of shout out, be like, "What kind of choice are you offering us? You're just a bully, and you know how we deal with bullies in my day? We knock their block off."
Okay.
bonus action rage, and then take out the maul, and just kind of stand ready there, like for the next turn.
Great. And last legendary action of the round. Same bat time, same bat channel. And
the round, he said.
Yeah.
30 to hit.
Come again?
30 to hit.
Oh yeah. I'll help you. It hits.
I know I'm really cheeky. Sorry. 22 points.
45 to hit.
What kind of damage is that? Because I have bludgeoning. Okay, so I take half because I'm raging.
Because you're raging, and now you're still raging because I hit you.
And then as my reaction, so I am a wild magic barbarian from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Yeah, you are. I've been waiting.
Yes. So I'm going to use wild magic.
Please let me know what do the thing.
All right. So as it goes to hit me, you see my eyes just flare, and I'm like, "You shouldn't have done that, Bucko." All right. Shadowy tendrils lash out around you. Very fitting. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d12 necrotic damage, and then I gain 1d12 temp hit points.
Okay. Cool. So Constitution, yeah, pretty good at that. That is a 23 on that save.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're good. I believe I still get the 10 hit points though with how it's worded. So I get that was a D10. I get 2 10 hit points.
Yay! All right,
that helps.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Of course it does. All right. That was your reaction, right? So
yep.
So that is Geronimo's turn and reaction. Otis.
Otis is the Kraken guarding the gold?
You make an insight check. Okay. Krakens. What they do? I don't know.
Otis has like a moment of pause of an idea, and then's like, charge, and just it goes straight for the Kraken, and then so I'm gonna dash because you said we're 80 feet away, so that'll get me 60 feet, and then I, as a bonus action, will cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay, what does that look like?
It's gonna look like it calls for spirits of the dead. So, to try and make her feel more comfortable, I'm gonna call for Vivs that are just dancing around me, little skeleton bits.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
We're all in this together.
Yay!
Blame me on the cat. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, wonderful. Very, very cool. So, that is pretty great. Now it's the Kraken's turn. So, choose. And Viv, you feel like you're suddenly moving as the gaping maw of the Kraken, and you just hear the word consumption until choices are made. And I'm going to need you. This is attack first. That's oh my God, that's a 21 to hit. Holy smokes.
You hit.
Brutal.
You hit.
So
I'm gonna
cutting
use
words?
I'm gonna use cutting words. I'm going to say
hold on.
Those bones are picked clean. No need to cry.
Unfortunately, you use a reaction to cut.
It's we're still in the same round. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's just the same round. Yeah, sorry. Let's see. So you, as you are becoming, maybe a toothpick or so. I don't really know. There's not really any meat on the bone. So you take. Let's see. Where did the other dice go? 11, 15, 25 points of piercing damage, and you are swallowed. The grapple ends as you are now inside
disappearing
and being digested. It's kind of your thing.
The grapple is skewer it.
All right. And you are currently blind, which is funny because you have blind sight. You mentioned that earlier. But you are restrained. You cannot move.
So I'm not blind?
You have the status of blinded, but we'll cross that bridge on your turn.
Okay.
And you just feel yourself slowly being digested. So that's its turn.
Should just thrash around and start giving him an ulcer. That'd be super inconvenient for him.
Well, my speed is 0, unfortunately.
Would the Kraken have to make like a choking hazard save because he swallowed a bone?
Valid.
Right?
We will see. There are things that might happen based off of what you guys do. So we'll see. That is its action, and that's its turn. So, Clancy, you're up.
Okay, so it's really not a lot I can do. I see Viv get swallowed. I'm like, Viv, if you can hear me, put steamed calamari on your menu, and I'm going to cast Fireball.
Sweet.
Okay.
So that will be 8d6 points of damage. You
Dexterity
roll that real
save.
fast.
Let's see. I know we're running a little
That'll be 30 points of damage. I rolled low.
Now let's see. Now underwater, it has resistance to fire damage. And then it rolled a 12, so I don't think it saves.
No.
But it's still half damage because of that.
So 15 worth of fire damage. And then I'll move my full movement as close as I can.
Okay. All right. So, getting a little closer. So, as you all are getting a little bit closer, as Viv is being digested, the Kraken is actually going to use 2 legendary actions, and you see the water around you begin to emanate this lightning pulsing energy, and you just hear this like scratching kind of just roaring noise as what is now familiar as for the second time, this large storm of lightning comes out, and everyone but Viv, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Aw, I'm a shark.
Oh, no. 14.
Okay, that's
5.
a failure. That's a failure.
10.
Failure.
17.
Failure.
17.
Failure. So, you all.
I'm going to use my ring of evasion that I have and try another.
I think you just take half damage, I believe.
Well, no, it's when you fail a dexterity saving throw while wearing it, you can use react. Oh, can't use my reaction. Never mind.
Never mind. So that's 17 points of lightning damage as you are all shocked.
Only
17. Only 17.
Is the Kraken resistant? Can we tell after this come down? Is it resistant to the lightning?
It does not seem to be affected by it. No.
Perfect.
Choose. Time is running out.
What do we choose?
Become my thrall. Return this world to be what it was made to be. Yes or no?
Honestly, I'm a yes.
Will that get the skeleton out of your stomach?
There's like the yellowish eyes just blink. You will all be.
I'm gonna look right at its eye. I'm with Otis.
Yes.
In shark language, obviously. Yeah.
It's telepathy. It knows every language. Anyway.
I'm still gonna say it out loud.
You say we'll be restored, we'll be reunited with each other.
Yes. The eye then transitions to Geronimo.
Well, when you say restored, what do you mean? Are you going to keep attacking villages with your say again fish people?
No.
Really?
Can I insight check? Oh, it's only in his head. Dang it.
Could I try an insight?
Sure.
That's
in fish lingo. Come on, Grandpa.
I do speak Aquan. Yeah. 14 insight.
14. Hard to read. Really difficult to read. You don't know positive or negative.
Like, look, I haven't been anybody's thrall since I went up against Leatherneck McAllister.
If you turtle, would you like another stab at? Well, out of game, I have to say. What was that guy's name again? This is from the beginning. Something Jones.
Beginning.
Thunderclap Jones.
Thunderclap Jones.
Thunderclap Jones. I can reunite you with Thunderclap Jones. You want to do a second run, and I can make that happen for you.
We all just become warlocks.
Now. So for the sake of time.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do one thing? Go for it.
I was just going to ask, like, just to be clear, if we say yes to this deal, you spit out our bone friend, and you stop attacking villages with your fish people.
I need to be with my sister. I'm a yes.
All right. Sounds good to me.
The reptilian-looking yellow eye transitions to Clancy. Yes or no?
Seems that you've won the day. Aye.
It is done.
Aye.
And you are all, there's a large current as the Kraken's maw opens, and you are all sucked in.
Oh.
There is a moment of that all of you think, damn, maybe Viv was right about them pearly white gates. But then your eyes flash open and you look down and you see that all of you have the same green, blue, including you, Viv, type of rubbery, wet skin. As you are now thralls of Ago X10, Spawn of the World Eater. Unfortunately, with a 14, that was a failed insight check. As the next thing that you realize is that you are all headed towards the Kingdom of Duvalia for another round of these attacks. And as we zoom into the water, deep, deep, deep beneath this world known as Yorohasu, you hear this voice, the same Kraken voice in your head. Welcome to the right side of time and history. Lavos will be reborn soon. And just for the sake of fun, as you zoom in and you see this Tarask in the middle of the world's core as it blinks open and one eye. And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Cool.
Yes.
My sister would not forgive me for this skin.
I love kaiju.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Sorry, it took a little long. I was like, I gotta get these motherfuckers. Oh, almost cussed. See, Ashley, I'm good. I was like, I gotta get these guys to this Kraken. I must admit, I was not expecting everyone to say yes, but that was awesome. And You guys are absolutely incredible to play with. Holy smokes.
You are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Thank
you are.
you. Thank
Great
you.
story. That was so
Come
fun.
on.
So good.
Yes.
So before we get out of here, first of all of you out there, thank you so much for being here. The donations were absolutely insane.
Thank you.
I've run many charity games. I have never seen like that amount of like that level. Like to be very honest, I was very much like flying by the seat of my pants as much as you all were, because I was just like, I don't know, I'll put some pigeons here and a wild magic surgeon. Nat 20 here. Like I felt like I was like playing SimCity. Like I was just, and then a hurricane. So yeah, but before we get out of here, I'd love to give everyone another a moment to plug some stuff and say what's up and what the hell you guys are doing. So we'll go backwards this time. And Benji, where can the people find you?
All right, you can find me at let's see, we're on Spotify, we're on Stitcher, and anywhere you can find your podcasts. I am the Dungeon Master of the podcast known as Lost Legends: Tales of Thurn. We just started season 2. Check it out; it's a lot of fun. As well as on Facebook, we're a part of a network called the Make Fun Network. It's fantastic. We do a lot of movies and nerd humor, all that good stuff, as well as a personal blog at Beardy the Dungeon Master at WordPress.com. We're also on Twitter, Legends of or Lost Legends, TOT. I think that about covers it. I don't know. I'm not super tech savvy. Sorry, Logan.
Oh, good, Benji, you're awesome. Oh my God, I'm gonna be like thinking about Geronimo for probably longer than appropriate. But I turtles are like just the best. I have a total cleric that I'm in like just love. So totally with you on that one.
They're like S tier as far as races go.
Dude, straight. Oh, we can talk about that all night. We'll be here. They'll literally cut the stream off. Lance, tell about you.
Yeah, no problem, man. So I'm just a regular dude that plays D&D on the side. So I'm Rio Lancelot on the Dungeon Run Discord. If those listening that are not part of that community do so, Renee/Raven Queen is an excellent source of information for that. I do want to do a quick shout out to the Real Tabaxi Rogue and Freight Cantina and Unicharge and Angel Devilson. If you're out there, we do play a home game that we do stream from time to time that's on the Discord. So they were very kind to invite me to play along with them. So I've had a blast. It's been a lot of fun. Can't wait for the next round.
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be good. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Renee.
Hey.
Oh my God, you never used your inspiration. I don't think
I did too the first time when you were like, "It's your funeral." I was like, "Oh, okay."
That's right.
Yeah, I was like, "No, I don't want to die now." Okay, so I'm just a regular person.
At the end, duh.
Yeah, regular person, fan of the Dungeon Run, player of D&D, and a supporter of Jasper's, and that's all. You can find me on the Dungeon Run Discord, or every Wednesday at caffeine.tv/the Dungeon Run. So there I am. Also, shout out to my DM, another ninja. I saw him in the chat, so I hope I did good druid things for you. And my sister, I love you. You're playing tomorrow.
That restart thing was super awesome. Oh my God, like it was like just Jaws. It was just Jaws, absolutely insane. So well done. Thank you, Renee. John, what's up, man? I should say, just John. Sorry.
Just John. Yes. I'm just a civilian. I mean, I have Twitter. I'm at the Traveling G, but I just follow people and just to escape the real life. Just follow gaming people. I played long time ago when I was like 6 years old for the first like actual D&D when it first came out. My relatives got me into it, but I've been on hiatus for like 20 years. And with Jasper's coming up and the whole COVID situation, I thought I needed to do something different for a good cause. So that's why I'm here.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. You are unbelievable. I loved it. Like I had to keep an eye on Jinx. So I was just like, what'd you do now? Oh, so good.
That doll. That doll,
that was super clutch too.
There's a lot to her I've been coming up with.
Oh man. I hope to run it into her again. Katie.
Hi. Thank you so much. I always forget if I'm muted or not, so I have to do like a little double check. Thank you. This was so much fun. I'm at the Katie Michaels on Twitter, Instagram, all the things. That's it. I play with Jessica Lynn Parsons. We play D&D together. Dungeon Run.
Shout out to Dungeon Run. What up? Oh my god! I can't wait. I watched the first episode the other day, and I was like, "Cool, goodbye, my time." Not that I had any time.
Yeah, buckle
100%.
Up. A lot of episodes.
Plus, now, especially since I played with y'all,
76
like,
episodes, 77 episodes to catch up on.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I will do it. I'm sure. Awesome. Thank you, Katie. You were a rock star. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Jess, thank you.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you to all the Dungeon Run fans who are here joining us on the stream. Thank you to everybody who we just played with. You're all amazing. You can find me on the internet at Jessica Parsons, also at Jessica Lynn Parsons, because it's too long for Twitter. I got to figure that out at some point. And then I also stream on my own channel here on Twitch at Hello Goodberry. We are a baby, brand new channel, but we just made affiliates. So we are excited to programming. Woo! Level up. Yeah. So find me on the Dungeon Run or at Hello Goodberry.
Awesome.
And thank you to Fenway for putting this together.
Yes.
Good call.
Shout out to Fenway. And I have been Jacob. Duval King Jacob. It has been a pleasure. If I still owe you a shout out, you should come watch Duval and Dragons on not this Sunday, but next Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, twitch.tv/SoMattyGames, ending with a Z. Because of what just happened, oh my God, my world is now forever changed. I forgot to mention this. It's
sorry.
What happened tonight is canon. Don't be sorry. That's exactly why I did it, because I want to know what's going to happen now. So, oh my God. And just follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Twitch and stuff. There's too many other things to plug because there's no time. There's only actual real people work in Dungeons and Dragons and video games and tabletop RPGs. I love you all so much. This was an absolute pleasure. Fenway, thank you for inviting me. I had an absolute pleasure. I love you all so much. And we are out of here. Have a good night. And be back in 40 something minutes because we got another game to watch, yo.
Woo.